Greetings, greetings, mortals, and welcome to another episode of Zophar's Realm. I hope everyone is doing great tonight. I hope you don't mind, but once again, in an attempt to not start the stream late, I'm eating my chicken ho fun. I'm finishing it on stream. Thank you for allowing me to do so. What's going on? Culinary, the things of one's mind. How you doing? Culinary disaster. As I take a bite of my chicken ho fun. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Baliner, what's going on? Shorai, how you doing? Deckard Bane, hello. Sometimes you just gotta have at you. Hope you're all doing great this fine wizarding weekend. And second night of Hanukkah for anyone who celebrates. Happy Hanukkah. We did light our candles tonight. Things of your mind says just playing some Metal Gear 2. Very nice. Sorry, Ace Mage. When I find a way to upload the chicken ho fun in a way that you can, eat it like Replicator Star Trek style, I will do so. Thank you, the things of one's mind. I appreciate that. How you liking Metal Gear 2? I haven't played a single Metal Gear. All I know about the Metal Gear series is everyone loves Metal Gear Solid and the snake death sound effect, and I feel asleep. That's about it. I've never played any of them. They fun? I know people like them. Oh, this is the remastered collection. Very nice. So listen, I gotta tell you all. It's probably because I'm being backseated, which I requested, but I'm enjoying this game so far. Zophar. Necromancer Crudus, thank you for the 7 stream streak. That's an entire week. Your support of the Realm of the Domain is greatly appreciated. Happy Friday to you as well. Sorry I'm wolfing this down, everybody. I've been trying to... I was saying this earlier.
I will take backdooring from Jazz's couch.
There it is.
Backseating, rather. Not backdooring. Backseating is what I give me.
What's going on, Baliner?
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again.
Exactly. Much better backseating than backdooring. Or the other thing, like beating it off stream.
You have used to dial are too fat. To obtain a special dialing wand, please smash the keypad with your palm now.
I don't know, the stream's too quiet. Where's Soda Pagoda and Gamers Upland? I'm not hearing any epic retorts.
I like peanut butter, creamy peanut butter, chunky peanut butter too.
Ooh! Thanks for the peanut butter, Necromancer. What's going on, Earth Thunder? Everything is good. Phantasy Star 2 is good. Alright, I just finished my food. I should probably wash my hands. Ugh. Well, we'll do that momentarily. Okay. What's up, G. Levy? I hope your day of work was not too bad. Mine was pretty freaking busy. Pretty freaking busy. Like, really freaking busy. Like, I got home, and when I was done work, I took a nap. I just fell asleep for a good hour and a half, 2 hours, and I just napped. Because I was just so tired. See, the thing with work, as a manager, it's like you plan for the unexpected, but you can only plan so much. And so what happens is when all of your tricks up your sleeve are gone, you know, you have two choices. And in my line of work, the two choices are you have the unfortunate discussion about why we can't do something today, or you jump in and do the thing. So I did the second one. That's usually what I do. And no one was disappointed, but I was exhausted. But I survived. And before I know it, it will be January 2nd, and the holidays will be over, and I will celebrate. So that's kind of how today went, but I'm very happy that we are all here, and we were able to start on time tonight. Ace Medge says, those were the only 2 you played, one in Metal Gear 1 and 3. Things reminds me of wanting to play the first 2. Then you move on to the Metal Gear Solid series, which everybody loves. This is the game where you make your own map as you explore dungeons. Correct. Or, this is the game where you use the included map and the included hint book. Really, they're included. because you're a wimp like me, and you tried to do the way that you said, Ace Mage, when you were 11, you being me, and it didn't work out. I tried. I failed. I gave up. I only played this game, you know, for a couple of hours in 1991. Didn't get anywhere. Couldn't even pass the first dungeon. Gave up. So I call this a first-time playthrough in the sense that I didn't accomplish a thing playing it the first time. And we're already further than I ever was, you know, when I was 11. Oh, hello, GOG Zero. GOG Zero, shall you be doing the daily recap? What's up, Casual Hero? Exactly, you got to lead from the front. You should all go follow Casual Hero, by the way. You have a lot of fun on his stream. Very retro, very rockin', very metal. Very fun. Hey, look, it's me. Exactly, here, Thunder. I love those cameos. Susumu says, counts as the first time playthrough in my book. Exactly. It's playthrough 1.01. Yeah, I call it 1.01. All right, chat. I'm just gonna wash my hands real quick, and then we're gonna get started. I'm not even gonna go to a BRB screen. I'll let you all enjoy the chair. Be back in 1 minute.
Here I come to save the day. Winamp. It really whips the llama's ass.
Sorry, your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again.
English side ruined. Must use French instructions. Le grill. What the hell is that? Fire! Fire!
We're back, and we're ready to rock and roll. Rock and or roll. All right, what did we miss? Sir Boom, how you doing, Sir Boom? You were thinking earlier you'd play the PlayStation 2 version of Phantasy Star 2. But I guess I gotta say it the way that you said it. you were thinking of playing the PS2 version of PS2 alongside me playing the Genesis version of PS2. Is that a Sir Boomception? That sounds like Sir Boomception. It's always good to see you, Sir Boom. I hope you've been okay. Soda Pagoda's here. All right. And Gamers Uplink. There we go. There we go. Now we're complete. What's going on, Melpo? Little the grill action. Great to see you. I hope you're doing well. Soda has something for Mother Brain. And Soda Pagoda's also on a 7-stream streak. And Gamers Uplink's on a 10-stream streak. Thank you for being on the stream streaks and supporting the realm and the domain. By the way, did you cannon the screen without me? Soda Pagoda. Did you cannon the empty chair? Melpo says you have a bit of a story, and you're glad I'm playing Phantasy Star 2 at this time so you can share it. Oh, nice. I like stories. Hope you're well. My poor chair got a hole in it. Nice. Well, I'm glad. Oh, you cannoned Mother Brain. Well, Mother Brain needs cannoning. There's no doubt about it, so I can accept that, and I can understand that. And you are very well at the moment. Good. I'm glad you are very well. Let me check the backup data. The data for one is okay. We shall continue. We shall be Jim. We meet again, Jim. Rudo needs 960. Jim needs 563. And Nay needs 18. Jim. And Amy only needs 17. Teenage Mutant... No. Wait. Let me read that. Meenage... Tutant... Tinja... Nerdles. Wait, no! Yeah, Mother. No, it has to.
And knowing is half the battle.
A real American hero. Thanks for the now I know, Susuma. Yeah, Mother Brain is like, wait, no, Captain N. Captain N. Also, hi, Tetris Ben. I hope you're well. How did Arcus make out with Arcathlon 5? I didn't get to watch the whole thing. It's always great watching Arcus do his NES runs. I can't beat like 80% of the games he runs, like just normally, and he just speeds through them like Solstice. Like, I'll never be able to do that. I'm always impressed. Melpo says, you mentioned before that you nearly beat Phantasy Star 2, and your save was lost near the very end. I remember that. Well, exactly 10 years ago today, on the day before your 20th birthday, you were like, I really wish I could have beaten this game before reaching 20. So that would have been 10 years ago. So you decided to download a save from a point where you were at and beat the game. Oh, that's awesome! So there's like, you were able to find some like SRAM files of like different stages of the game. That's really cool. Good. Congratulations, Melpo. I'm glad you were able to beat it. Were you happy at how it ended without spoiling, of course? Because I haven't. But did you like the end? Tetris Pen says you took a nap and didn't watch stream for them. Oh, I got you. I mean, his streams are very easy to chill to, and I've definitely dozed off to the relaxing voice of Arcus and woken up as well. Melpo says technically you kind of beat the game, but not really. But you're like, it counts. No, it counts. It definitely counts. 100% it counts. Good job, Melpo. That's awesome news. I hope I can beat this game because it has now been 32 years. 32 years, which, if I'm reading the numbers right here, is more years than you have been alive. Oh, God, I'm so old. But I've been waiting 32 years to try to beat this game. And I didn't lose a save. I just lost my mind. So we'll see how we can do. Also, yesterday, you were interviewed for a promotion until you found out you got it. Congratulations, Melpo. That is awesome. That is awesome. I hope it's exactly what you were looking for. Good stuff. And a nice early birthday present. Happy early birthday, by the way. That's awesome. I am really happy for you, Melpo. Balinor says, close enough provided the save was near the same level, not really ground out character build. It still counts. He got, if you... Oh, hi, Cyrus. I just realized I'm like skipping around in the chat. Now, see, this is my point of view. You get to, where you're supposed to be. You lose the save. Years pass. You find a save that's at the same point. You beat it. It counts. Because honestly, let's say you were at a different level. Let's say your levels were a little bit lower then. Well, then Melpo could have just grinded anyway to get to it. It's very clear. This game, it's very easy to level. You just keep fighting things and you're fine. But yeah, I'm totally skipping around right now. But Cyrus Zeal, good evening. I hope you're well. You should also follow Cyrus Zeal, by the way. You should also follow Gamers Uplink. I feel bad. Every time Gamers Uplink's here, like, I completely ignore the fact that Gamers Uplink is a streamer, and I'm at his streams all the time. And like half the time I never shout him out. I feel bad. So when you're done following Cyrazeel, who's an awesome streamer, and artist and friend of the realm and the domain, and part of the Zophar's domain stream team, you should do the same for Gamers Uplink. Also a friend of the realm and the domain, and part of the Zophar's domain stream team. And I knew Gamers Uplink in the late 90s. So go follow him. Okay, it is time. Did Gog Zero give us a recap? I know Gog Zero loves our recaps. I love the recaps too. Let me scroll up here. Okay, we did. Gog Zero says, we last left off with rescuing Tim, and, well, her father killed her, and then her father took his own life. Yeah, it was evil. The party presses on to Oputa. Emphasis on the second and third syllable. They went back to the house of Jim and met Dr. Amy, who has joined the party. Next objective after some training, Biosystem Labs. Nice. A doodle doodle. By the way, I just want to make another comment about Gog Zero's emote. So, the haha cat emote, I said it before, I'll say it again. If you're looking at that emote and it's small enough on the screen, I swear to God, it looks like a cow. It just does. Like, the top part's like the cow's face, and the bottom part is like the cow smiling. But it's not. It's a cat with a little, treat. Like what is that, a donut or a pie or something? But I swear to God, every time I look at it, I see the cow. Every single time. Every single time. So, I don't know, like, it's almost like, I feel like I need an emote that's the haha cat emote, but is called haha cow. And, like, it accentuates what I'm seeing, which is a cow. I know that's so random. I'm seeing it right now, just looking at, like, I don't know how to explain it to you all, but, like, try to look at it where the donut, or whatever that is a smiling, like a mouth like this, like it's curved up, and the red is the nose. So here's the smile, here's the nose, and here's the top of the cow. I swear to God it's a cow. It looks like a cow. And this probably shows you that I have really bad freaking eyesight, and I'm in trouble, and I need new glasses. It 100% has always resembled a cow to me for the entire time, because it's one of Gog Zero's favorite emotes on our stream, the haha cat. So, there you go. That's all I got. All right, where am I going? Let's see. You said Biosystem Labs. Susumu says you can see it, but it doesn't look like a cow. It just looks like something with huge lips and a red nose. See, that's a cow to me. That looks like a cow. It just does. It's a red-nosed cow. It's, I don't know. Skippy the red-nosed cow? Skippy the red-nosed cowbell wasn't really a haha cat. I got nothing. What's up, Senzo? But you've been seeing it the same way. It's not just me. All right. One of us. Oh, jeez. You thought the hamburger was the mouth, too? The lips.
It's a cow's butt.
Is that...
Look,
wait,
it's animated. Uh-oh.
Is that supposed to be a hamburger? Is that what it is? That is not a hamburger. It looks like a... If you really look at it, it looks like a donut with a strawberry on the top. It is 100% not a hamburger. There's nothing hamburger about that. But it really looks like a cow. It's a cow's butt. Melpo's got it. Like mochi? Things in your mind? Like one of those? Or maybe a pastry, yeah. A doodle 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 doo. Alright, Gog Zero. Tell me what I do. What I do. Where am I right now? We just passed... we're in Northbridge. Right? We passed Northbridge. We came down to Oputa Town. So we're in Oputa Town right now. And we're supposed to go to Biosystems Lab, which I see is southwest. We got all of the weapons, I think. It's called an Anpan, Melpo? Never had that before. Sounds tasty, though. You get them every single time you go to... Where do you go? Daiso? I said it's doodle-a-doo. A doodle-doodle-doo. Yeah, this is where we're at right now. So, Level 9s for Rudo and Jim.
Guess what? I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
What's going on, Mother and Terrace? Exactly. Sometimes you just need more cowbell. All right, we take the map down. Let's see what the hint book says. The hint book says you might find some new blah, 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 yeah, blah, blah, blah. The most important blah, blah is to go to Eustavia's home. We're going to get asked things. So we should go everywhere then. So go everywhere. We got the 4th companion, and then we go to Biosystems Lab probably after grinding. All right, so I feel like we should probably talk to everybody. So we're going to do that. And Pan's like a roll stuffed with something. Oh, nice. Daiso is a Japanese store kind of like the Dollar Tree, but the things are higher quality. Oh, all right. It's easy to spend a lot of money there, but it's higher quality. I like that. Okay, here we go. We're going to talk to everybody. You just had some chocolate milk. Very nice. I feel hungry. Oh, why? In the basement of the Biosystems Lab, I hear there's something most important. The basement. A doodle, a doodle, a doodle, a doodle. We don't have any money. We have no money. I said it's doodle-a-doo. Ah, Dark Azrael. Thank you for redeeming the angel tears. I have some right here. Ah, good. What's going on, Kefka? We're just living the dream, one Phantasy Star battle at a time. I hope you're doing well on this fine wizarding weekend. All right, we already went to the weapon shop, so we're good there. There's a dude right here. How do we get to him? Shit, that didn't work. Let's go back in. I guess he just wanted to be there. Yep. A doodle-doo. I said it's doodle-doo. I want to be a musician. I heard there's a piano teacher in this town. I'll have to check him out. Oh, glorious Mother Brain, please save us. Find Captain N! Eggplant Wizard! Find Captain N! I can't do the voice. The Biosystems Lab had been creating plants which grow well even in a land with little rain. Mother Brain had such a distinctive voice on Captain N. The Biosystems Lab is controlled by Mother Brain. It cannot make mistakes. You sure about that? Doodle-doo. There's the control tower linking the town and Mother Brain. Hey, what's Mother Brain? What are you is the question. It looks like an Ewok. There seems to be nothing unusual here. The Biosystems Lab is controlled by Mother Brain. You said that already. There's a famous localization difference there. What, the piano teacher? What is it? What does he really say? It's not a piano teacher? It's just a different kind of teacher. I wonder when peace will return to Moda. When we find the piano teacher. The Biosystems Lab had been creating plants which grow well even in a land with little rain. Doodle-a-doo. It's doodle-doodle-doo. On the level of Sailor Uranus and Sailor Neptune's relationship, changing for the US version. Oh, wow. Well, did they bring that back in the PS2 version? Here's a PS2 version of this. Levi Stubbs, that's the name for Mother Brain. From the 60-70 soul group Four Tops. Right, yes, yes. Find Captain N! I can't do the voice. God, did it so well. Ace Mage sings the piano, man, oh boy. Kajurai says, fun fact, the little Jawa-looking dude is one of the native species when this planet was a desert in Phantasy Star 1. Ah. Not to be confused with the sand creatures from Phantasm. You remember in that, like, the like, really, like, sandy, messed up... Because they both had sand, right? Star Wars and Phantasm. And they had, like, they're called Jawas, right? I don't know why I said Ewok. I meant Jawa. But they were called something else in Phantasm, but I swear they looked the same. He also voiced Audrey, too, from Little Shop of Horrors. Oh, how about that? Oh, I can hear that now. Yeah, he was, man, he was definitely Mother Brain. We eat anything when we get really hungry. Say, have you heard of Star Mist and Moondew? They smell very good. A doodle-doo, a doodle-doo. The Biosystem Labs created the monsters? That's a lie. Sounds like Maury. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. But there is something most important in the basement, which we know. I feel hungry. So is there anything in this item shop? I think we went here already. Motavia has sand worms in Phantasy Star 1 and 4, but you forget if they were also in 2. Yeah, correct. Welcome, how may I be of service? goodbye and come again. No, I meant to press C. I guess I pressed B. Doodle 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 doo. Nah, just the usual. Is there nowhere else to go here? Is this everything? Amy has 2 scalpels. Let's see. 2 scalpels, fiber cape, and fiber gear. Nay has 2 ceramic bars and a. No. She has a carbon vest, GOG Zero. Doodle doo, doodle 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 doo. It's very cheerful, Mother and Towers. The game soundtrack's really growing on me. See, even Sever B73's here rocking out to it. Phantasy Star 1 was actually the game that assured you'd be an RPG nerd for the next 20-25 years. Phantasy Star 2 is almost the game that made me not want to play RPGs again. Oh, it was close. But then I played Shining in the Darkness shortly thereafter this, and that game solidified me. So, thank God for Shining games. But I just don't think I was mature enough to appreciate this game back then. And now I'm ready for it. All right, so I need to train up. Is there anything else I need, GOG Zero? Like, does Jeem have the right stuff? 2 swords, a headgear, a fiber coat, and shoes? Oh, me too, Deckard Main. Well, you all know that. You know Zophar's domain, you know that. Shining Force games need more love from the remastering movement. I know. Why does Sega leave like their stuff in a lurch? I don't understand. They've got this amazing IP, and they you know, in the Shining series, they did in the Sonic series, and they just, I don't know what they're doing anymore. Like, for example, and I'm gonna try not to get in the weeds here because Soda Pagoda will bring us into the weeds any second, but Sonic Mania was amazing. T-Lopes did an amazing job on the soundtrack. I think Christian Whitehead, I think's the programmer's name. Great job on the level design. Just a great game, Sonic Mania. Best 2D, and there it is.
Oh my God. The weeds, the weeds, the weeds, the weeds.
And we're in the weeds. So what did Sega do? Great game, critical success, great reviews. They went back to the shitty, crappy, half-assed 3D Sonic games that mostly suck. I don't know why they do it. Shining Force 1, 2, masterpieces. Shining in the Darkness, fantastic. Shining Force 3, hard, but great. What do? They release a bunch of other games over the years called Shining whatever the fuck, and they have nothing to do with any of the Shining games. They're not even close. They're not even close to the same quality. This is what Sega does now. I don't understand. It's like they're like, man, the 90s were great. Haha, you're never getting that shit back. Anyways, that's how I feel. This has been a production of The Weeds, and now, back to your regularly scheduled Zoph programming. Thanks for the weed soda. The rant. Oh, Phantasy Star 3. Yeah, everyone tells me 3 wasn't great, which means I'm probably going to love it. Because most of the time when somebody says something's bad, I find it good.
It's a fake.
No, it's real. Except for Hydlide. Yeah, I hear that it's more medieval. Now, don't spoil anything, right? But I hear it's like in the medieval era, and that's my favorite time of RPGs to be in. All my favorite RPGs typically are in that kind of era. Like, you know, kings and queens and princesses and knights and, you know, that kind of stuff. Swords, magic. That's my jam. All right, so GOG Zero. Jim should have 2 ceramic knives, fiber gear, fiber coat. So we don't have fiber gear. So GOG Zero, can you make a running list of what I'm missing? I guess we should just go out and grind at this point and try to get a bunch of Meseta, right? Doodle, 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 da doodle. What is the point of this damn thing being here? Like, just doesn't do anything, I guess. Doodle, da da do. And are the gaps in between these squares, are they supposed to be like rivers? And they're just not very detailed? Like, grind for now, got it. Maverick Kanissa, how you doing? Good to see you. Phantasy Star 3 tries to be different. Yeah, everyone says it's very different. You haven't played 3, but you have to say 4 is the best PS that you played. Everyone tells me 4 is a masterpiece. But, so like, since I didn't start with 1, because I just wanted to conquer 2 first, after I do 2, do you think I should go back and do 1, and then continue with 3 and 4? Or do I just go right on to 3 and 4? Like, what order would you now do it, since we started out of order? Like, would you go back or would you go forward? Casual Hero says I should do 1. One set everything up. Gotcha. But do the Sega Ages version. Now, why do you find the Sega Ages version is the better version to do versus the Sega Master System one? It has an auto mapper. Oh, okay. Yeah. Amy got a level, new HP and TP, and learned a new technique. And it included the hand guides. What's the hand guides? Doodle da da doodle da da doodle da doo. What if I want to know like what other spells she has? Like, oh, I do this. Rez, Shu, and Deben. Boy, that is helpful. I have no idea what that shit means. All right, let's go to the guide. I'm gonna scroll through and see if it tells me what the spells do. Doodle da da doodle da da doodle da doodle. All right, great news. It does not in any way give me that information.
Secure
Maybe
all
the
positions.
manual will.
Here we go.
Deben does that
Full
unban
ahead.
people.
Next
Wait,
stop,
what? Oh,
Zophar's
D-ban.
domain.
Methyl Moss, thank you so much for the follow. Joining the realm of the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. Wow, what a name. Moss, like mouse? Like the German for mouse. I hope you're doing well. Kepka says PS3's major issue was supposed to be a different game that Sega slapped the Phantasy Star name onto. It's competent enough as a standalone RPG, just not really a Phantasy Star game. So it's like Super Mario 2 in the US. I can think of a bunch of games like that. Or every Shining game that came after Shining Force 3. Alright, I have the US instruction manual here. So I'm scrolling to see maybe this will give me information on spells. Doodle da da doodle da da doodle da doodle. Gives me a lot of information on weapons, armor, items, all that stuff, but I don't see anything on spells. Are you kidding me? Oh, wait. Here we go. Okay, I do have some information on techniques. Okay, Shu. Shu magics increase the defensive power of one of your comrades. Sashu increases the power of all comrades. Okay. Deben, or D-ban, creates a dense air barrier that keeps the enemy from attacking.
Cordyceps!
Okay. So she's got like some like buff spells and protect spells and that kind of stuff. The cereal box maze dungeon game. Oh man, never heard it described that way, but that sounds right to me.
Mandragora!
That sounds accurate. Don't forget Phantasy Star Zero on the DS. How was that? Except the Doki Doki Panic was made off of discarded concept for Super Mario 2. Oh, I didn't realize that, Commander Keen. I thought it had nothing to do with it and they just slapped it on it. That's very interesting. Doodle da doodle da da doodle da da doodle da da doodle da doodle 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 doo. Not say it doodle doodle doo. Is this the dot hack memorial stream, Maverick Canessa? We're remembering dot hack. What a series. I really need a long break from it again, Maverick. I'm sorry. You can play the sound effects, I don't mind. But like, as far as playing
Bloody
the fourth
egg!
one, we're not gonna do the fourth one anytime soon. I need a break. 3 really like, ooh, like between like playing games like Dot Hack 3, Ghosts and Goblins, like there's a series of games over the last months that we've played that just really did a number on my brain. So we need a break from it. 3 was brutal. I hear 4 is even more ridiculous. Someone told me like every single area is gate locked, and you have to like hack it with keys. Like, get the F out of here. I don't mind the challenge, just I don't like artificial challenge. I don't like challenges that just are there to pad the game. That annoys me. As we sit here grinding for money and experience. But this is fine, because I don't have to think. In Dot Hack, remember when I tried to do this in Dot Hack? What happened every time? The second I tried to go on autopilot, dead. Dead, dead, dead. Someday I'll be dead. Dead, dead, dead. Someday we'll all be dead. That was Dot Hack on autopilot. Agreed, Kefka. So, you know, I'm not trying to knock Dot Hack. I spent, God, a lot of hours on Dot Hack Infection, Mutation, and Outbreak over the last, year. But I need a break before we even think about quarantine. Doodle the doodle the doodle the doodle. Phantasy Star 2 can be played really strategic or straight brute grind. I like the brute grind. I need a game that I can just mindlessly grind and then talk to chat. Talk to all of you. So this is perfect for that. Doodle the 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 doodle. Haven't played this guy, it's too smooth. Oh, another level for Nay. You hear the GU series a lot better than the initial series. I hear the same thing. And then I really do want to give Fragment, Fragment a try. Fuzzy Bane got me set up with that on EPSX, or PCSX2. It's basically the first 4 hack engine games, but it's really online. Like, it actually works. And you really play it online with other players. So I thought that was neat. And it's like there's like an emulated server out there for it. So I'd like to give that a shot at some point. Just, like I said though, I need a break from .hack and all things right now. Jim! Well, he was paralyzed. He's not still, is he? Doesn't that wear off after battle, or does it not, Commander King? Soda says I grind every game, then says he needs a game to grind. Do I? Why is Amy just defending? Shouldn't she attack? Maybe this is best. Doodle the doodle the doodle the doodle. Doodle the doodle 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 the doodle doo. It's correct, Maverickness. It's literally a real MMO in .hack Fragment. It's a very neat concept. Doodle the 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 doodle. You don't remember last time you played this over 10 years ago. So Paralyzed was gone by the time we started the next battle. So it looks like they don't persist. Doodle the doodle the doodle the doodle the doodle the doodle 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 the doodle doo. Yep, isn't that neat, Maverick and Issa? I think that's really cool. They have a Discord too. I would give you the link, but I'm probably gonna forget by the time we finish the game. If you want to know it though, and you remind me on my Discord, I will. I'll get you the server invite for it. You can also search .hack Fragment. I think it comes up. But there's my Discord for those if you want to know. I want to know. You have a physical copy of Fragment, and you might look into giving a boot and a host of possible. Oh, nice, Sir Boone. Yeah, totally. Remind me. We'll have to come up with a. It'll probably be like a after holidays thing. Like once we're clear of Phantasy Star 2 and Might and Magic. I was thinking maybe we could like have like one stream with it, like a little special event. Doodle the doodle. We'll see what happens. The doodle the doodle the doodle the doodle. And then I do have to, you know, I keep promising we're gonna do Shining Force 3 scenario 2 eventually, but then I also want to do Shining Force CD at some point. And oh, there's so many games. There's so many games we got to do. Oh, Amy gained a level. And we learned a new technique. So now what is she, 5? Doodle the doodle the doodle the doodle. Yeah, level 5. GOG Zero, should I go buy some armor for Amy or the others now? Like, what do we say? Nay? Right? Nay needed stuff. And Jim needed stuff. Doodle the doodle the doodle. Speaking of Phantasy Star, Maverick and I really loved how the player base picked up most of the Phantasy Star Online games after Sega shut them down. PSO2 and New Genesis was something about the older game. Yeah, this is another problem with like games that use servers, how they can just get shut down at any point. Like, that stuff drives me nuts. Like, they need to be made in a way where you don't have to deal with servers, where you can just play with each other, like, if you want to, without having to have a server. Doodle the doodle the doodle. Alright, we're gonna go buy stuff. I said that it is doodly-doo. A doodle-doo. I said that it is doodly-doo. Doodle. Doodle-doo. A doodle. A doodle. A doodle. A doodle. When I sing the doodle, kind of sounds like Coach Z from Homestar Runner. You're doing a great job. I love that guy. Look how anime. Oh, this game is super duper anime. This game is more anime than even like the Shining Force character designs. Because this game feels anime. It doesn't just look that way, but it feels that way. You thought Fragment worked like that, where you could run your own server. Well, that's how it is now. I don't know if it always worked like that, but... So, Fuzzy Bane set me up. He said, alright, Zophar, download this, and then apply this patch, and then, like, set this up, and go here, and type this in, and... So I did a bunch of things in the game. I don't know if... Yes, I let Fuzzy Bane manage me. Look, anybody can manage me. Right now, I'm getting backseated because I'm asking you all to manage me. I love being managed. When I ask for it. Which this whole game is asking for it. But yeah, we need to buy stuff. What did GOG0 recommend to me? GOG0 said...
I will take backdooring from Jazz's Couch. Not backdooring.
Fiber gear and fiber coat for Jim. Fiber gear and fiber coat. What does Jim have right now? Let's see. Hold on. We have a fiber coat. We don't have a fiber gear. Let's get him that. A doodle, a doodle, a doodle, a doodle, a doodle. And then GOG0 said Rudo should have fiber gear, 2 ceramic knives, and a fiber coat also. Fiber gear and fiber coat. We don't have fiber gear, so let's get Rudo fiber gear also. A doodle, a doodle, a doodle, a doodle. A doodle doodle, a doodle doodle. Alright, now we'll equip them both. Do 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 do. A doodle doo. Good. Good. Alright, now we'll sell their old stuff. Oh, we can't sell it here. Alright, we'll sell their old stuff shortly. And then... What else was it? A fiber vest for Nay. Let's make sure she has it. She does not have a fiber vest. She has a carbon vest. Let's go sell the old stuff real quick. Doodle, oops. Doodle, doodle. No! Why do I have to go back in there after I press P to that? Come on. A doodle doo. Doodle 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 doo. Doodle 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 doodle. Oh, here it is. Okay, back to what did Amy need? Amy has 2 scalpels, fiber cape, fiber gear. 2 strong. We need a fiber vest for Nay. Yeah, Nay needs a fiber vest. Do 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 do. A doodle, a doodle, a doodle, a doodle, a doodle. A doodle doodle, a doodle doodle doo. Alright, so we'll equip Nay with the... Hold on. Fiber vest. Okay. We'll sell the carbon vest. Is that everything? Did I get it all? GOG0 says good. Amy, I think, is level 5. I'll double check in a second here. We're gonna go and save you the game. It would be a shame if we lose our progress because I did not save the game. What a shame. There's the save. Welcome to data memory. I do. I doodly 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 doo. There we go. Oops. Well, I did save. Now we'll continue. I told her I didn't want to continue. There we go. Okay, that's better. Here we go. You played Phantasy Star 1 Goose here on the Sega Master System to the end. It's a weird game, but kind of fun. Yeah, I want to do one. What's up, Abstractism? I'm doing well. Amy is level 5, GOG 0. So do we want to grind to 7? Is that what we're waiting on now? Where's the hospital? I should probably heal. Will you stop it? There we go. I wonder when Peace will return to Moda. The Biosystems Lab has been creating plants which grow well. Yeah, we talked to you too. We talked to all these people. Where's the hospital? Doodle, doodle. There it is. Doodle-doo. It's doodle-doo. I hope you're having a great wizarding weekend, Abstractism. Alright, let's hide this. We don't need that anymore. Yeah, so there's 3 things I have. So there's the map, which is here. There's the PS2 hint book that came with it as well. And then you don't see, I don't have this, I'm not sharing this one just because I'm lazy. But I also have the manual for Phantasy Star up as well. And that's just helpful, like, to tell me, like, what items and spells do and stuff. But I have the map and the hints shared on the screen right now for when I want to show it to you, when I'm looking at it. Okay, so we're going to grind to 7, I think is what GOG 0 wants me to do here. Doodle the 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 doodle. Doodle the doodle 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 the doo. You beat both 1 and 2 on that collection on the Game Boy Advanced. Never get around to 3. And you beat 4 on the Steam Deck. There you go. You played 2 on original hardware, though. Your brothers had it when we were kids. Yeah, I had this when I was 11 in 1991. It was one of the early Sega games I got. So I bought... it came with Sonic. First game I remember getting was Golden Axe. I also remember getting Fatal Labyrinth. I remember getting Phantasy Star 2. And I remember getting Shining in the Darkness. Those were all the early games I got. Wait! No! How am I gonna defeat Mother Brain if you keep lobbing cannons at me? No, I can't defeat Mother Brain. Captain N! Chuckman cannoning me in the brain again. And look, we're out of grog! Now I gotta get more. I could just fire the cannon at Mother Brain, but what fun would that be? Yar, I live to fight another day. It's totally true that lobbing cannon at Zophar don't pay. Mother Brain, you need the ice beam to get past the Metroids first. Yeah, every time I hear Mother Brain, the first thing I think of is not the actual Metroid Mother Brain in the video games. I think of the Metroid Mother Brain from Captain N. I don't know why. Eggplant Wizard! Gotta find Captain N! I have that voice burned into my brain. God, I love that show. But I wanted to hit you. F! Where are we trying to go right now? Let's see. Doodle da da doodle da doodle da da doodle da da doodle da da doodle da doodle. So according to this, if I just keep going down and to the left, I'll wind up at the Biosystems Lab. I don't know how true that is though. Doodle da doodle da da doodle da da doodle da da doodle da do. What's up, Adrian Bauer? It is the best Mother Brain. Peter Steve sometimes thinks of the Mother series. Oh, was Mother Brain in the Earthbound series too? Yeah, down and to the left. Except we have to go around these trees. God, why are the trees like... Why can't you go through the trees in this game? Like, why are they there? Just Mother Brain Mother? Oh, okay. Doodle da da doodle da doodle da da doodle da da doodle da da doodle da do. You know, I've never beaten any of the Mother or Earthbound games. In fact, I know this is blasphemy. Unlike Phantasy Star, where I felt like there was a really interesting, good story, a game that I wanted to play, I just couldn't be good at it, I sucked. I just couldn't get into Earthbound. I found it boring as shit. Sorry, I know no one agrees with that on Retro, but That and Super Mario RPG. I tried. I really did try, chat. And I just hated them both so much. I don't know why. I can't explain it. They just put me to sleep. I don't know why. What are you going to do? You beat all of them, but it was only because you had Earthbound on 3DS and you had it on your Game Boy Advance. And oh, I gotcha. I have no idea where we are. GOG Zero, where are we right now? I mean, I'm sure this is great for grinding, but I have literally no clue where we are. It just bored the shit out of me. I don't know why. I think it's because, like, when I think Mario, I'm not looking for any kind of plot. I just want to, like, stomp on Goombas and, like, fight Koopa and, like...
Your return to Shore was not part of our negotiations, so I must do nothing.
Your XC125, thanks so much for redeeming the piratey hat. This chair continues to be high, says I. But while 'tis true, that my debauchery was my way of compensating, the rum may always be gone, and I may be the worst pirate you ever heard of. You've heard of me. GOG Zero says, how though? The timed attack system was fun and kept me engaged in random encounters. I just found it to be distracting. When I grind, like, if I'm gonna grind, I want it to be, like, simple and easy and what most would call boring. Like, right now, there's nothing, all I'm doing is pressing C. But guess what it's letting me do? It's letting me talk to all of you. And, you know, when I was a kid, it just allowed me to just veg out and chill and relax and listen to music while pressing a button and knowing that eventually I do this long enough, then good things would happen when I proceed in the plot. But in this game, I didn't know what I was supposed to grind to, what I was supposed to have equipment-wise. Like, there was just no help. I didn't know anybody that had this game besides me, and I just couldn't get through it. But Super Mario RPG, like, I just couldn't find anything that made me want to get through it. Same with Earthbound. Like, I couldn't find anything that said to me, keep playing, because there's obviously a really deep, gross, engaging story here. It just didn't feel that way to me. I just didn't care. Like, I don't like RPGs that... So, when it comes to... What the fuck? Oh, man. When it comes to RPGs, my favorite RPGs are the ones that are set in the medieval times. Like, I think that's why, like, my favorite Final Fantasies are 3 for Super Nintendo and 9 for PlayStation, even though I never beat 9, because they're medieval. And my favorite Sega RPGs are Shining Force 1 and 2.
Your return to Shore was not part of our negotiations nor our agreement, so I must...
I am convinced now that Necromancer Crudus, you wait for someone else to redeem the pirate hat so that you can see me do this and go, yar! Thanks for double redeeming the piratey hat. Remember, the chair will always be high, says I. It's like a customized pirate hat just for Necromancer. What's up, Radiant Lights? Your back is killing you and you're sick? I'm sorry, man. I hope you get well soon. That's no fun. Soda Pagoda. Zophar doesn't like bad games. Mort 11. Agreed. It's a square RPG. All you do is press A. Well, that's what it should be. But that's not what it felt like. Is this where I want to be? Is that the right area? Bad New glasses. Thank you, Radiant Lights, for redeeming the video of the Demon Rage. Remember, Soda Pagoda. Remember, it's a cow. It's a cow. The emote is a cow. Don't let anyone tell you that it is a cat. It is a cow. Is this the blah, blah, blah?
It's a cow's butt. Look, it's animated. Uh-oh.
Is this where I want to be? Maybe Dynamite can open this door. Okay, this is the area, though, right? Like, this is where we want to be? Doodle, 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 doodle. So, is this dangerous having Amy be level 5? Or do you think I can take it? You think I can do it? I like the Dragon Quest games. Now, they are grindy, but the first RPG. So if we're gonna go back in time, the very first RPG I ever played was in 1989 when I was 9 years old, and it was Dragon Warrior, which of course was Dragon Quest in Japan.
Oh no, man.
And it took me a long time to beat that game, but I eventually did beat it, thanks to the strategy guide that it came with Nintendo Power, because I got that game for free. GOG Zero, Amy is at level 7 right now. Keep her in defense, should be fine if I have her equipped with shields. Here's what I have her equipped with, Serboon. It's doodle-doo. It's doodle-doo. 7 looks like a 5 to you. So you would go back outside and grind? All right, that's fine. We can do that. If you think 7 is best, I'll grind out here. Doodle the doodle the doodle the doodle. Doodle the 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 doodle. Oh, these dudes are strong right here. The buzzers. The bees, the bees, the bees. There's no way she will survive in there with the 2 scalpels. Doodle the doodle the doodle.
The bees! The bees! The bees! Just like that, like 5 times.
Exactly.
Like,
Lights. Culinary understands. Oh, by the way, chat, we have more animated emote slots now. So I asked Cyrus Zeal, who's amazing. I gave Cyrus Zeal a few ideas on some animated emotes that I would love to see in here. So he agreed to start working on them. So stay tuned. We're very lucky to have a talented artist like Cyrus Zeal. Nah, we already have 2 cannons. We're good on the cannons. No, there's some, we'll just call them some blast from the past animated Zophar's domain things that I have asked Cyrus Zeal to try and update a bit and turn into Twitch emotes. Commander Keen says you like RPGs that step outside the fantasy setting. Not because you dislike fantasy, but because fantasy RPGs are a dime a dozen if you try to do anything else. And that is true now, Commander Keen. But I feel like when I was a kid, there weren't a lot of RPGs in the beginning at all. And the first RPGs were medieval. Like Dragon Warrior 1, everyone knows the translation is famous for being super duper 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 medieval, right? But thou must, and what hath thee done? And thy has needing 10 experience points, thy liege. You know, like, well, maybe it didn't say thy liege, but you know what I mean. So I grew up like loving the whole medieval thing, and chivalry and knights and princesses and swords and sorcery. And so
46!
I think that's what, honestly, I think that's why I didn't really love Final Fantasy VII at all.
Mandragora!
Because Final Fantasy VII was that whole futuristic cyberpunk thing, right?
Hi. Welcome to Zophar's domain. We're gonna save scum today.
Indeed. And Phantasy
Bear
Star
cat egg.
is also not medieval, right? Phantasy Star is like space-themed, kind of futuristic feeling, you know, otherworld stuff. Doodle doodle, doodle doodle, F. Doodle doodle, doodle doodle doodle. Wow, it really takes a long time in this game to get levels, doesn't it? Yikes. Doodle the 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 doodle. Doodle the doodle, we have gotta fight the poisoners, for if we do not, they will crush our souls, and then there will be a hole in my brain. No, making stuff up again. So hope everyone's Friday's going well. I know mine is. I'm looking forward to the end of the holidays, but it's only December 8th. Damn. How is it only December 8th? Feels like it's like December 18th. It should be December 18th right now. Doodle the doodle the doodle the doodle the, and we're paralyzed. Doodle 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 doo. Nothing is doodle doodle doo. All right, we're good. Doodle the doodle doo doodle doodle the doodle the doodle doodle the doodle the doodle the doodle doodle the doodle the doodle the doodle. It is so amazing what the Twitch auto mod system will pick up, Commander Keen. Sometimes I'm just baffled. Doodle Star 2. Yeah, I got you, Cyrus Zeal. I don't know. Sometimes it filters out the silliest stuff. Like, come on, man. Come on, Twitch. Stop it already. Doodle the 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 doodle. But yeah, I completely agree that there's a lot of strange stuff in here. But I mean, look at Dragon Quest. Like once you got into the like even Dragon Quest 1, some of the stuff like what are the Drakis supposed to be? Are they little baby Draculas? Is that what they're supposed to be? Like there was stuff, you know, and then of course you get into like Dragon Quest VIII has some really silly stuff in it. So I think that's just, you know, the whole Japanese RPG experience thing, taking liberties, you know. Doodle da da doodle da doo. That's what I think, Commander King. Doodle da da doodle da da. Wow, this game is super duper doodly. G Levy. I think the only people that are probably ahead of Scarling are me, you, and maybe Melpo. And possibly Casual Hero. Has anybody else here heard of Scarling? Doodle da da doodle da da doodle da da doodle da doodle da da doodle da da doodle da da doodle da doo. Alright, so Melpo hasn't even. So okay, so it's just me and you, G Levy. Doodle da doodle. Oh, Abstractism has. Look at that. Doodle da da doodle da doo. I liked Jessica better when she was in Jack Off Jill, but Scarling was fine. I mean, she wrote a whole song about Crispin Glover, so that's a big win. Who's asking? You a cop? Doodle da doodle da da doodle. Commander King says even Final Fantasy I had the lost technology of Leffen and Tiamat's Sky Castle, which was implied to be a low-orbit satellite. Oh, that's interesting. Huh, I didn't think about that. Yep. Jessica. Do. I wish I could have seen them live. You know, in the heyday, but you know, I was going to the other one. the other one. The doodle doodle the doodle.
Secure all positions. Here we go.
You know, many years before the whole
Full
stuff
ahead.
with Twiggy came
Next
out.
stop, Zophar's domain.
Grit W, thank you so much for following joining the realm of the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. Doodle da da doodle da doodle da da doodle da da doodle da da doodle da doodle da da doodle da da doodle. Man, I feel like we're really far away from a level for Amy. Is there a way to speed this up? Probably not, right? Like, these battles just seem real easy, which is good, but I feel like we're not really getting, like, it's not really leading to a lot of levels anymore. I don't know. Like, look, we're only getting 2 experience for that one. In the Japanese version of Shining Force 2, Karna's name is Twiggy. But probably not for, you know, it wouldn't have been for Twiggy Ramirez. It was for who Twiggy Ramirez named himself after, right? The model Twiggy. Right, Melpo? That's probably where it came from. And yeah. Speed up, you say? Perhaps the fast forward button on your real hardware. F! Well, the Mister is close to real hardware. But it does not have a fast forward button as a result. Doodle da doodle da da doodle da da doodle. Look, we got scan lines and everything, see? It's pretty real. Welcome to the desert of the real. Lots of characters have funny names in the Japanese version. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Or you got like Jogurt, Yogurt, Shining Force. Ganjiro with the hot emotes doing the dancing hamster. Dancing hamster. Doodle da da doodle da. That is a hamster, right? Oh boy. I think it's a hamster. Always wondered if that was a hamster. I think it's a hamster. So my son has gotten up to the Volcanon area in Shining Force 2. I also had him play very, very, very briefly Shining Force CD because he wanted to see it. But he went right back to Shining Force 2, which is good because I want him to concentrate, you know, one at a time. Jaha is Jaja. Chester is Huey. Eric is Polnarev? Oh dear. Doodle doodle. Another thing you appreciate is when fantasy JRPGs don't do the whole lost civilization trope, where the ancients were better at everything than anyone in the settings present. Oh dear. There's not a lot that don't do that. Seventh Saga did that, right? Shining Force 1 definitely did that. Oh man, there's so many games that did that. Chrono Trigger did that, right? 12,000 BC. Well, it's generally accepted that in, our own history, there were civilizations that were like way ahead of what, you would have thought they would have been at that point. And they all end up collapsing. Like, they got too advanced. Maybe it was aliens. Those damn space invaders. Doodle the doodle the doodle the doodle. Doodle the doodle the doodle the doodle. Yeah, it's all based on the Dark Ages. Yep. But of course, it turns out to be shit. So Boom says, looks like I'm in an area that's a boundary between monster levels. I'm hitting the lower levels more often. Try the dungeon. That's what I was thinking, Sir Boom. I want to try the dungeon. I'm going to go in there after this battle. Slade is Jeepo. May is Matilda. Frisia is Cheryl. Now, you know what the best Japanese names were? Death Note. In Death Note, there were like the silliest names. Now, they tried explaining this, that the names were badly, like, not just misspelled, but just silly and wrong on purpose, because it's like, it was considered like taboo in Japanese culture, like, because the Death Note, like, would kill you. So they made sure to use names that you could never, like, expect someone to have in real life because of that. Which I thought, but, like, there were some really silly names. Goodbye, Ray Penber. Or L. Lolliot. What were some other good ones? What was Mellow's real name? It was another... Mikhail something. There was a lot of stuff. What's going on, Story? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you as always. Chrono says it's an easy trope to take advantage of. Yeah.
Sexy Flanders!
Damn sexy, stupid Flanders. RuneScape does a Lost Civilization really well. You can get things teleports, but not anymore. Turd Ferguson. Alright, we're gonna go in here. Doodle. Doodle. Doodle doo. I said it's doodle doodle doo. Doodle. Doodle. Boom. Doodle, 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 doo. All right, here's the hint book, everybody. So let's see. Doodle, doo. Now, it told us we were supposed to go to Ustavista's home. Ustavista's. We never found his home. And we're supposed to learn about the music technique. Why did we never find this dude? See right here, everybody, when I'm highlighting? We never even found that dude. I don't know. Did I miss that, GOG Zero? Did I just miss that part? Amy's level is still 5, but Sir Boom pointed out something that I believe, which is that we're in an area right now that's just between levels, and so we're getting lower leveled enemies. She is level 6, so I think it's time. So we're gonna go in here. A doodle 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 doo. His house is a bit out of the way, but it is in that town, right? Radiant Lights, wish you luck, try and eat something. Oh, I got you, Radiant Lights. Feel better. No, it's not cheating. The game comes with it. It comes with it. Look, I'll prove it. Look. Let me show you. Doodle 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 doo. I said it's doodle doodle doo. A doodle doo. Here, I'm gonna show you. I will show you. It's doodle doo. There, look at this. Everybody see this? Look.
You know what? You cheated.
110-page hint book included. That's this. See? We're good. We're totally good. It's part of the game. It's in the box. It's not cheap. They intended you to use it in the US. We're good. We're all good in the hood. You're fine then. Your main goal here is to find the recorder. That's the hint guide that came with the Phantasy Star 2. Yes, indeed it was. And indeed it is. Yeah, exactly. It looks nothing like it. So many games like that from the 16-bit era and prior. A doodle 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 doo. Alright, so here we are. We have to find the recorder. A doodle 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 doo. Doodle doodle doo. So according to this, the Biosystem Lab has 3 levels above ground and 2 basement levels. Oh boy. The recorder is on the first basement level. All right. So I don't really understand how that works when they're only showing us 4 levels. It's saying 3 levels above ground and 2 basement levels. Where's the basement level? F! What is it talking about? I don't know. I think it's another misprint. All right, well, let's see what we can do here. We entered here. Oh my god, there's too many chutes going up and down. All right, give me a second to think
Secure
here.
all positions. Here we go.
Don't let the enemy kill you, exactly. I know,
Full
right,
ahead.
Story? It sounds really
Next
good.
stop, Zophar's domain.
Dragon Ball Z Fan 2021. Thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm in the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. All right, so it says it divides to the left and the right at the entrance. The right passage is a dead end, so turn left. There's no container holding items on the first level. Okay. So, just give me a second to think here. Antidote, Star Mist, and Scalpel are on the second level. It looks like that will take us nowhere, that chute. So we should go to the left. And we should go into that first chute. I think. Maybe. That's hard to tell. That takes us to the chest. Yeah. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. A doodle doodle doo. Indeed, I'm having a lot of fun with a Dragon Ball Z fan. This is my first attempt at it, other than when I was 11. I didn't even get past the first dungeon back then. Thanks to chat, we're going places. We're getting deeper into the game now. The doodle 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 doo. Doodle doodle doo. I said it's doodle doodle doodle. Doodle doodle. Is this anything? No. Doodle doodle doo. Doodle doodle doo. Hold on a minute here. Is that somewhere I should be going? Like, can I break this? No. How do you get there? Do you all see that? There's like something over there. How would you get there? Oh well, whatever. At least the guy has blue hair and the girl has long purple hair. So you can kind of see the resemblance to Rolf and Nay, as opposed to the original Suikoden's cover, where none of the characters even remotely remember the characters from the game. They just decided to include one random encounter when there is no deer. So actually, the Genesis version for the US release came out in 1990. The Japanese version came out in 1989. Did you know that? So Boom says none of the walls are breakable. If only you could turn off some of the layers. Right? You should be able to do that. The actual US date, because I looked this up, because I also used to think it was 1989. When did Phantasy Star 2 come out in the US? In Japan, it came out March 21st, 1989. In North America, it just says 1990, but it doesn't list the exact date in 1990, just March of 1990. That is from Wikipedia, by the way. A doodle 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 doo. Well, I can only go by my memory. I bought this game in 1991. The Sega Genesis itself came out in late 89 in the US. And this game, I remember coming out not too long after the Genesis launched in America, but I didn't have it at that point. So, Wikipedia says it was March 1990 in the US. I didn't own it in 1990 or 1989. I owned it in 1991, so I can only go by what it's saying. But, I mean, if you want to call it 89, because technically that's when it came out in Japan, there's nothing wrong with that. We could call it 89. Doodle-doo. Here's what I'm going to do. 1989/1990. There. Now it's accurate across all versions. Doodle, doodle, doo. Alright, so we're gonna go, I think, up this way. I said it's doodle doodle doo. What is this? Is this something that no? It's like alien things. Ew, they're like squid. Look at this. Wow, this game's graphics are crazy for 19 whatever. You got Genesis close to US launch time, so like late 89, early 90. It's the sequel of the original Phantasy Star from 87. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Mind flares. Doodle. Doodle. They totally look like octopus mind flares. Okay, hold on. I'm having trouble here. If we can't go through this way, how do we get in there? Am I just... Shit, hold on. Can we just not get in that way? It doesn't look like we can get in that way. If we go up, we can go to the chute over there. I don't know how you... Hold on. Chat, what is going on here? How do we get there? You all see what I'm talking about, right? Like, I can't go past this. Let me go down and around. What's up, Detalics?
You cheated.
We're not cheating. It came with the guide. The game comes with the guide in the US. There is no cheating here. Can't blame me because Rig wanted to hand map everything because he's godly. God damn it, Rig. Rig is like, you ever have that kid like you're in school and like everyone has this teacher and the test is impossible and everyone fails the shit except for one kid who gets like 100 because he's like a freaking genius and it ruins the bell curve for everybody. That's Rig. Every time Rig plays an RPG and hand maps it, I shrink a little bit. Now, Rig is awesome. You should follow him because he's freaking amazing. We love Rig here. We're doing Shining the Holy Ark. We're resuming it next Saturday. Not tomorrow Saturday, but the following Saturday. Shining the Holy Ark resumes between me and Rig. Soda Bagoda had a manager... What manager? Kronos V2 said, didn't Earthbound also come with a guide? Yes, it did. Another thing that made me not like that game. That shit smelled horrible. I was like, why would they advertise this and say, this game stinks? This is what the advertisements were in the US. This game stinks. Jim just got a level and learned a new technique. I haven't checked any of these techniques, by the way. Look, you see this chat? How do you get there? I have no idea. How the hell do you do it? Doodle da da doodle da da doodle da doodle da da doodle da da doodle. Or that streamer that claims to have invented something. Did a streamer invent something? What did they invent? The scratch and sniff indeed was an advertisement. You keep telling Rig you should play Etrian Odyssey. Everyone tells me that to stay away from that game. Why do people tell me to stay away from that? Nah, said it's doodle doodle doodle. 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 Doodle doodle doo. Doodle doodle doo. Doodle doodle doo. Shit, I don't want to do that. It's doodle doo. It's doodle doo. Nay definitely needs some healing. It's doodle 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 doo. Doodle. Doodle. Alright, I gotta figure out how to get in here, chat. None of this is making sense to me. How do you get there? I don't understand. You can't get in there. Look. Like, the only way in is, like... See, I can't get in there. I don't know how to get in there. Maybe it's just not meant to be. You don't know why people shit on Etrian Odyssey. They're great and super challenging. Is that why people tell me to stay away from it? It's too hard for me. Something called Zodu's Domain. Yeah. F that guy. Doodle doo. Now said it's doodle doodle doodle. 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 Oh no! Hold on, we really gotta figure this out. Is there a way down there from here? I don't think so. What if we go in between? Where does that take us? Does this take us anywhere? Nope. I guess you just can't go there. I don't know. You have to go up a level to find the full marker, go back down. Oh, okay, so... I don't know why it looked like on the map you could get through. I guess those are not spaces then. Alright, well that makes more sense than Sabrina. Enjoy the pearls of my corn maze, player! Chronos adores the Etrian Odyssey games. They're rough, though. Games encourage caution. People don't jive with that. Oh, God, I would be terrible at it. I would be effed! So you know the Nay gains a level. The biggest problem is, like, when I commit to a game, I really commit. There's not a lot of unfinished games. There's only a handful, a small handful. Usually when I start a game, I finish it. Even Might and Magic. Look, we returned to it after how long, so did we go to? Like, over a year. Right? It was like a year, and we returned to it. Alright, so... let's see here. According to the map, there are a bunch of chutes. Let's see, 1. That way is not a real chute, I don't think. 2 or 3. So if we go up, we can do... That's a chest. And that takes us back down and we can continue, maybe? Alright, we'll take the first chute. We finished Dot Hack Part 3. We came back to part... Right? We did 1 and 2 a year ago. And then we did 3 last month and a half, 2 months. And we'll eventually come back to 4. Eventually. Maybe. Chrono says that's actually one of your favorite things about streaming. It's a great chance to see games through to the end. Exactly. There's games there's no way I would have... Like, I would never have played Hide-Light or Super Hide-Light. No way in shit hell. What do? We got turned around. I think it's up. Turn around. There we go. Doodle, 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 doodle. There should be a chesty chest down here. We don't want to do that. Those look like pits. Rudo has found the antidote. Now, this says there's a way down, but it's probably a dead end. But we'll explore it real quick to make sure. Toader and Leecher, oh boy. Doodle da da doodle da da doodle da doodle da da doodle da da doodle. Oh boy. We appear to be missing a lot now. That's not good. Do 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 do. Wow, why do we keep missing the toads? Do 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 doodle do. Doodle da doodle 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 da doodle. Probably one of those pits. Maybe. Okay. So this is a way down. But according to this, it takes us like nowhere. Right? This is nowhere though, right? Yeah. So we knew that from the map. Alright, so I think I understand what the game wants us to do then. So then the next area we want to go... Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. Can we go down and to the right? Shit. How do we get over to the right? F! A doodle 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 do. Doodle. Doodle. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, you know what it probably is? It probably wants us to fall. You're right. It probably wants us to fall through a pit. It's got to be that. All right, hold on. Pit tail. But I'm supposed to fall there from the top, right? Doodle doodle doo. A doodle 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 doo. Hit tail. A doodle doodle. Wow, holy shit. Amy got a level from that too. The hit tails give you a lot. Look at all the Macedo we have already. We should probably heal. Doodle. Doodle doodle doo. Doodle doodle doo. Doodle doo. Now said it's doodle doodle doodle. 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 Amy needs a heal too. She'll heal herself. Gyrez. Does that bring you back from death? Or is that just like healing everybody? Let's see. Where's the manual at? Oh god, I don't even know. Ah, doodle, 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 doodle.
It's a gift.
Story, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Mother Antares. Your support of the realm of the domain is greatly appreciated. Mother Antares, enjoy the ad for viewing emotes and yes, sub badges. Hold on, I just wanna... Let me pull back up the manual. I wanna see what Gy-Res does. Oh, Gy-Res is a higher level res. It's medium heal. It's Cura. Okay, got it. And Na-Res is Curaga. Okay, cool. I don't have to bring it up then. Thanks, everybody. Susumi and Adrian Bauer and Sir Boom and DJ Bacon Blade. Okay, so I think we're supposed to go back up and then fall somewhere, right? Can we fall here? Wait. Right, this is the... Wait, where the fuck are we right now? Shit. Chat, what just happened? I'm lost. Where did we just go? F! Alright, hold on. Let me figure this out. We're back. We saw the chest. And then I went... I don't know where I went. Where the hell did I go? Where am I right now? Where are we going? What am I doing? I'm so confused right now. This is up. Oh, I see. Now we're up. Okay, now we're on the second floor. So we're supposed to drop down a pit. Probably like this one, right? Okay. Does that put us where we want to be? I think so. It does. Okay, we should be good. Exactly, Darby. G is mid-level, and Na is high-level. Prefixes is low-level. Prefixless, okay. So that would mean Res is low-level, G-Res is mid-level, and Na-Res is high-level. Okay, understood. Doodle-doo, doodle-doodle-doo. Doodle-da-doodle-doodle-doodle-da-doo. We're getting some good experience in Macedo up here. Let's see how we're looking here. Jeem could use a level. I wish my wife would stop making it 72 degrees in here, man. It's so hot, chat. Okay. Nay is gonna do res on Jeem. And res on Rudo. There we go. That should be better. Yeah, it's better. A doodle 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 doo. No problem, Necromancer Credus. I appreciate you. And it's great to have help from all of you. I appreciate the help. And the guide is also getting us through as well. So, I think we can go to the right and get that chest. Maybe? Oh boy. This is getting kind of crazy. Alright, this is what I think it wants us to do. I'm feeling like it wants us to do this. And then I think we're supposed to go left after that for the chest. Doodle da doodle da da doodle da da doodle da da doodle da doodle. Doodle da da doodle da da doodle da doodle. Doodle doodle doo. I said it doodly doodly doo, exactly story. Doodle doodle doo. Wah wah wah. Wah 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 wah. Doodle doodle doo. 51 experience, 47 Macedo. Alright. I think there's a chest over here, but I'm not 100%. Nope, I'm wrong. Or there is and I can't get to it yet? No, it should be like right over here. Somewhere like near us is a chest. Shit. I see 2 squares. So where's the... Damn it. Oh, I don't know exactly where we are. F! Doesn't it look like... Doesn't it like the... I'm not sure where we are. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe there's a way up this way? Oh, this is bad. It's not that way. Nope. Sir Boom, I'm not exactly sure where we are. It's not matching what I expected to be there. Here, hold on. We gotta think. This is where I feel like we are. See where my mouse is moving? Like, we're somewhere around here. And I thought there'd be a, like, but we're not really exactly here. I don't know where we are. Where are we? What went wrong here? I don't know where we are. Wait, there's a way up here. Oh, this is the way up. The map, what the fuck? Wait a minute. Okay, Sir Boom, what is going on here? This is a panel up. But I thought we were over here. How is that a panel the way up? Oh my god, the freaking guide is lying! F! No, the guide is wrong. It's taking us somewhere we're not. Alright, we're officially lost. Good job, strategy guide. I have no idea where we are now. I couldn't fucking tell you where we are. This guide is shit. I have literally no idea where the fuck we are. I have no idea where we are. I'm gonna say this is the 3rd floor and we have to get dynamite. I'm so confused right now. Oh shit, I know what happened. I know where we are. I was on the 1st floor. I see what went wrong. We dropped down, chat. It's my fault. It's my fault. It's not the guide, it's me. We were here, and I got lucky and managed to find my way here, which brought us to here, and now we have to go somewhere.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Shame. Shame. Shame. Shame. Thank you for allowing me to shame myself. Sir Boom is right. It would be great if we could turn those layers off. But story reminded me that sometimes you just gotta shame yourself. You can spam pause to see behind the overlay piping. Nope. Does not appear to work. But look, we're definitely here, which means up here's the chest. So if we go get the chest, which is hard to tell, I think we can get it. Then we go back up, and it brings us to the 3rd level. Okay, I see what it wants us to do. I see what the game wants us to do now. I understand. Okay, I think we got it. It wants us to do this. We got this now. I know where we're at. Doodle da da doodle da da doodle da doodle da da doodle da da doodle da da doodle da doo. Doodle da da doodle da da doodle da doo. Doodle doodle doo. I said it's doodle doodle doo. It's doodle doo. Doodle da doodle 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 da doodle doo. Doodly doodle doo. We're gonna go up this way, get the chest. Chest's here. Can't go there. F F F F F F F F F F F F F F F F F F F F F F FFF. FFF. Yeah, I don't know how to get that. Before we try to go up, let's try to go around. Let me see if there's a way to get it. I want to see if there's a way to get that. Do you all see the chest I'm talking about? Right over here. That's where that chest is. It's just so hard to tell, like, it's the guide is like mostly accurate, like sort of accurate, but it's not it shows me kind of where things are, but not necessarily how to get there. You just have to like figure that out yourself. See, look, I don't think you can get there. Nah, you can't. All right, that's fine. The guide shows the chest being accessible. It's not really. 4 endings. What, Phantasy Star 3? Yeah, I hear it has to do with like who you marry, sets up who the next protagonist is and stuff. You remember using pencil to draw lines showing the path you need to take the book in the kid? Yeah, a lot of people do. I noticed like there was a lot of writing early in this book, and you can see like the person didn't get very far. They got probably as far as I did the first dungeon. Doodle doodle doo, doodle doodle doo, doodle doodle doo. Yeah, I don't know how we get that chest. We're just gonna forget about it for now. All right, now we're in the 3rd floor. How would you get there? You probably have to drop down, right? Is my guess. Like, there's probably like a way to drop down. I bet you there is. I bet you you're supposed to... I can even tell where the game probably wants us to drop down. I should give it a shot, right? We're doing fine. We're okay. We can afford to... We can afford to experiment a bit. I'm gonna try to get there. I'm gonna say... It's this way. So we're on the 3rd level right now, just to be clear. We're over here. Everybody see what I'm highlighting here? Here, hold on. Doodle 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 doo. I just want to see what you're all seeing. Yeah, that's what you're seeing. So like, we're here. See where the mouse is moving? We're right here. And I'm wondering if we should like go like here, and if that'll drop us down to where that chest is. If not, it's still the way we have to go to get to the recorder, so... Or where dynamite rather. You have such hard nostalgia for going to your semi-local video store game as a kid. They'd always get Jessica games first week they came out. If you rented on Saturday, they'd give you an extra day to return. Yeah, that's awesome. I rented a bunch of stuff too, but it was never rented RPGs because there was no chance I ever had of beating an RPG in a weekend. So I never rented RPGs. So we're supposed to go left here according to... Oh, that's a pit, isn't it? Is it a pit? What is this over here? No, I don't know what the fuck this is. Oh, I see what it is. No, do I see what it is? No, I don't know what it is. I guess that is the middle. Why is it showing something that's not true? Come on, man. This guide sucks. All right, that's fine. So that's the middle, and it's not a pit. That's totally fine. Rig says, good luck following the guide that the game comes with. Bell curve breaker. What's going on, Rig? Rig, we had a whole conversation about you earlier. By we, of course, I mean me. And I basically said that Rig is like that kid in school where everyone else gets like a 50 on a test because the teacher just did a shit job teaching it. And then the bell curve would bring everybody up to like an A. But you're the kid, when it comes to your mapping, that like got 100. Every time I pull up the guide, everyone's like, man, you're cheating, Zophar. And then I have to break out the proof. I have to go to the game, the actual cover of Phantasy Star 2. And I have to say, no. See right here. Look, I'm even going to blow it up for you. Look at this. 110-page hint book included. You see that, Rig? Included. Included. And what is a contract? Webster's defined it as a contract that is unbreakable, which is unbreakable. Excuse me, I have to use the restroom. What's going on, Rig? Everybody go follow Rig. Rig is awesome, even though he breaks the bell curves and makes me look stupid whenever I play any RPG with any kind of map. We love you, Rig. No, we're actually doing really good. I'm having a lot of fun with this one. Soda Bagoda is glad to be modding for your Rig. What can I say? Even a stopped watch is right twice a day. Rig, what are you up to tonight? I hope you're having a great evening. I'm just trying to figure out exactly where we are. I'm pretty sure I know where we are. I'm trying to see if we can get that chest by going down and around. This is stuff that I learned from Rig, by the way. Like when he would map on our early Shining the Holy Ark streams. Like, Rig always seemed to know, like, what was coming up. Even though, it's like, how could you possibly know that for sure? So I was hoping that when we went this way, I'd find a pit. But unfortunately, there is no pit here. This is where I thought you'd drop down and get the chest. Alright, we're just going to have to say I don't know how to get that chest, and we're going to keep going. Zophar got that quote from his management training. Actually, funny you say that. I had a district manager many years ago who is still with the company today. And I actually love him. I think he's one of the best managers this company's ever had. But, like, anytime, like someone would do something really well, but it was someone that's, like, notoriously would get things wrong, he would always say, you know, man, even a stopwatch is right twice a day. So I stole that from him. And it's all meant with love. Like, it's endearing. It's not meant to be mean-spirited. But, yeah, so I stole that quote from him. I don't really have anything original, chat. Everything I have, I get from somewhere else. Even the doodly-doos are not me.
Lisa needs braces.
Dental plan.
Lisa needs braces.
Exactly, Story. Doodly-doo, I've said it before, I'll say it again. That's JC. That all happened when JC used to doodly-doo on his Castlevania 2 speedrun streams. He doesn't do it really much anymore, but he used to do it a lot. He'd be like, doodle-a-doodle-a-doo, doodle-a-doodle-a-doo. Alright, so, according to this, we're supposed to go down and around. That's what the map is telling me right now. So it's like to the right and then down and then left like this, see? This is what it's telling me to do. So this looks now, okay. Yeah, and then left. Doodle-doo. What's going on, Final Girl? I hope you've been well. We're just rocking and rolling with some Phantasy Star 2 here. While Rig reminds me of all of my shortcomings when it comes to directional ability, mapping anything, art, talent, getting lost. But you should all follow Rig, by the way, because he's an awesome streamer. He is a ton of fun to watch. He can actually map, unlike me. And I have it on good authority that we're going to beat Shining the Holy Ark very soon. For Rig shall be joining me, not tomorrow, but next Saturday, to try to finish what we started. I learned from my management too, using resources to their best capabilities. I am not sure if that is a compliment or if you are 90s me, like I taught you to do. You have to get the 90s ribbing in. It's hard to tell. I think it's both. Final Girl says follow Rig home. Follow him into his game room. Follow him into stream. You are the Rig. The man, the myth, the legend, the Rig. Doing the hypey hype. Doodle doo. I said it's doodle 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 doo. Nay is running out of the ability to heal, which is kind of worrying to me. But Amy is here, so we can utilize her. I think we're okay for now. Okay, so according to the mappy map, I just continue on this way? Shit, hold on. See, this is what happens. You fight a battle, and then it turns you around, and then I get confused. So I think it's... I can't be sure. I think it's this way. I think it's like this. And then there should be a chest right here. Yes, there is. Good. Final Girl says the entire week felt like 5 weeks long. It was rough. Oh, sorry. I know how you feel. This whole... Ever since Black Friday, every day has just been absolute brutalness at work. I'm glad you're here and we can enjoy the game together. What's up, Rain? Good to see you. You tried playing this after going through Phantasy Star 1, but you lost interest pretty quickly. Yeah, same thing happened to me when I tried to play this game in 91. I didn't even get through the first dungeon. Oh, we got the dynamite. There we go. It's just really, really tough. All right, so here's the problem now. We got the dynamite, but now what? Do we have to go back to where it looked like we could, like, blow something up? You fight a battle and you get turned around. We all saw that with the mole. Oh, God. Follow Rig home. Just don't sit in his chair. The El Dorado slams are serious business. He really has built up a tolerance for him. But it's good to see you, Rain. I'm glad you're here. All right, chat. So here's where I'm having trouble. We got the dynamite, and I remember there being an area where I thought you could maybe bomb, but I'm not completely sure. Let's see. It says... You will suffer from the attack of strong enemies if your companions come to the 3rd level with weak bodies. Blaster and Jelly will make your friends sleep or attack you vigorously. Go to the basement through the center of the 3rd level. Oh, so we're supposed to go back to that center area then. Obtain the dynamite, and then we somehow have to get to the center. Okay, so we're supposed to go back then. Right? I'm not wrong about this, right? And there's nothing over here. Make sure. Okay. All right. Take the TNT to the dwarven engineer to open the canal. Yeah, exactly. There's tropes left and right here. Doodle da da doodle da da doodle da da doodle da doo. Rig, how long did it take you to beat Phantasy Star 2 the first time with your mapping? That had to be a really slow process. What's going on, Only 1289? Dude, I hope you're having a great evening. It's good to see you. Doodle da doodle da da doodle da doodle. Doodle da doo. Doodle doo. A doodle doodle doo. Okay. Alright, so we're going back this way. And I'm going to attempt to use the dynamite the way the game wants me, I think, to use it. What's that from, Commander Keen? I don't think I know that song, but I probably should. Doodle da da doodle da da doodle da doo. Doodle da doodle 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 da doodle doo. Doodly doodle doo. I said it's doodle doo. Doodly doodle doo. Both Nay and... Yeah, they both need. Let's go get them both. Doodle 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 doo. It's doodle doo. It's doodle doo. What level are we on? Wait a minute. Oh, look at that. 10, 10, 19, and 7. Okay. Alright. So we should be able to go to the right, up, left, and then into the center. Hopefully use the dynamite. Again, it's not really telling me that. It's just hinting. So this is a guess. This is a total guess. Rig says it was a little longer than most console RPGs, but not too bad. Mapping by hand kind of helped you learn the route. It doesn't say you can dynamite this. Am I wrong about this? F! It didn't work! Fuck! Wait, maybe we're supposed to go down? Maybe there's a way to dynamite to the center if we go around and down? Oh, God. I'm not sure. Oh, it's TNT by AC/DC. I just know the... I've got big balls. He's got big balls. I know that song. But I've got the biggest balls of them all. It says you must destroy... Okay, it does tell you right here. You must destroy the central door...
Nothing at all. Stupid sexy
Stupid sexy Flanders. The central door on the 3rd...
Get a pirate hat. Do I look like Zophar to you?
...level with dynamite to reach the basement. Well, where the hell's that? The game doesn't tell you. Dude, I don't know where the central door is. How do I know where the central door is? I have no idea. The map doesn't tell you. Should I have just kept going after we got the dynamite? No, we couldn't have. There's nowhere to go. Where does it want me to go? I don't get it. I have no idea what the game wants me to do. Go back, I guess? Oh my God. How would you possibly do this without a map? How did you do this, Rig? How did you figure this out? I hear you, GOG Zero. But I feel like, unless I'm completely stumped, right now I'm just whining. But unless I'm completely stumped, I'm just gonna feel sillier if I don't try. So I feel like I gotta try.
You know what? You cheated.
I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go this way. Gog, I would say wait on that just a little bit. I know Soda Pagoda's dying to have you send it to me because he knows I'm going to be tempted to use it. But just hold off a little bit longer. I'm going to try to figure this out. It's got to be... Just hold on a second here. I'm going to try to figure this out. Step by step. Oh, baby. Soda Pagoda is a fake mod. Soda, you were a real mod during the time you modded for me. You did a good job. For what it's worth. You all know that. Doodle, doodle, doodle. Thanks, God. Doodle, the doodle. LBBG maps, yeah. Doodle, the doodle, the doodle, the doodle, the doodle. A doodle doo. I am enjoying my time with this game, though. I really am. Alright, this is what I think. Let me tell you what's going through my head right now. I'm gonna go... So, I don't know if you can see, chat. I'm trying to put the mouse over it. I think we're, like, right here. Like, in this area. So, I'm gonna try to go down and see what I can see. Nah, it's not that.
What brings you to my inner sanctum?
Zophar 1 da 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 Zophar. Thank you, Sheriff Ram, for the 21 months. Your subscription to the Realm of the Domain is old enough to drink. Your support is greatly appreciated. Enjoy the ad viewing emotes and sub badges. Thank you so much. DJ Bacon Blades has huge difficulty spikes in this game as you... Story 13 cheered 120 bits.
Thank you, Story, for the 120 bits. Your support of the Realm of the Domain is greatly appreciated. Soda says, didn't feel like getting overworked and berated. I didn't berate you. What are you talking about? Overworked, maybe. Apologies for that. I am very perfectionist. Doodle, doodle, doo. A doodle, 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 doodle.
Hypey hype time.
The anonymous gifter, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Rain. Your support of the Realm of the Domain is greatly appreciated. Enjoy the ad viewing emotes and yes, sub badges and Story for the 120 bits. And guess what, chat? It appears that we have a hypey train here on the Realm of the Domain. In 3, 2, 1, 0, and go. Soda Pagoda, we have a hypey train here on the Realm and the Domain. I know that you are itching to be a mod again here on the Realm and the Domain, but I don't want to overwork you, my good friend, so just enjoy the show. Dreaming Rain with the hot Lucia emotes there. Maverick and Nissa with all the juggernauts in D-chat. Okay, we totally went the wrong way. This does not seem to be the place to go. I guess we should keep going through the thing while we scroll around the town. Where to go? I don't know. We'll try to use the dynamite, but I don't think that it's gonna work. Nope, we did not work. I am a jerk. Soda Pagoda says that I can mod him, but we all know what will happen. If I do that, he'll just unmod himself. So we will not do that. Instead, we will look, try to find a way into the doory door. I don't really know what way that is, but we'll try this way. And then we'll kill the jellies. Rain says the dynamite doesn't work. I'm not using enough of it. We're on our way. A level 1 hype train is here. 70% of the way down. Soda Pagoda says that you do get that power when you're modded. You totally do, but that would be a waste of energy. So let it be. While I try to find the door that we can use the dynamite on properly, we will go here and maybe down there. Eventually, we'll either find this door or I will die and cry. Amy doesn't attack. Apparently, defending allows her to live, and then we can use her to heal. I don't know. Do you think I should be attacking with Amy, or stick to the shield that I wield? Oh, look at that, Gamers Up. Link, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub. To Yoshi, aka Koitsu, your support of the realm and the domain is appreciated. Yoshi, enjoy the ad-free viewing, the emotes, and yes, the sub badges too. Speaking of 2, we're working on a level 2 hypey train while I check the state of the party. We don't need that much healing. I think we're gonna continue to go downwards. But it appears that we have a loop-de-loop in 3, 2, 1, 0, go. A loop-de-loop. Who's got a poop? Don't do it on my stream because this is not Amber Heard. Commander Keen. Only have the one stick we found. Couldn't think of any other words that rhymed, so I did that instead. But don't let that go to your head, Yosh. I don't think Yoshi is here right now, my friends. Either that or you know something that I do not. We're gonna attack the vortex here, and hopefully the spit kill will die and not poison us. Like that dinosaur in Jurassic Park. It is a gift. Story 13. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to DJ Bacon Blade. Amy gained a level. Your support of the realm and the domain is appreciated. Thank you, friend. Oh, look, it didn't work. We cannot do anything. DJ Bacon Blade, enjoy the ad-free viewing. Enjoy the sub badges. Enjoy the emotes too, and I don't know what we should do. That rhymes, but we're almost out of time. No, I'm just kidding. We are not out of time, but I don't know where the shit to go. Where do I go? Chat, do you have any ideas? The game is not telling me what we should do. Poo, poo, poo on you. Maybe we will go down this way and try to loop around because this map does not tell us how. That's fine. We don't need no maps. And roads, where we're going, we don't need roads. But we are gonna kill the vortex and the spit kill again, and we will get lots of experience and some Masada. I totally hope so. And now I'm making up words that do not exist for the sake of rhyming them. Let's go up and then go left. If we do not go left, then I am so bereft. Oh God, that did not work.
Story 13 cheer 200 bits.
Story, thank you so much for the 200 bits, and now we're 40% of the way to hypey tree level 3. But will it be? Wait and see. Oh look, we got 51 Masada, and they gained a level, and we learned a new technique. I feel like a geek, cause I'm geeking out on all the Phantasy Star 2 epicness that's happening here on the realm. Oh, it's a loop-de-loop in 2, 1, 0, go. We're looping and looping. We're rocking and rolling. But I do not know, chat, where the fuck that I am going. But we're gonna kill some more enemies in an attempt to get some levels and some Masada and make progress. But are we really making progress? I'm not completely sure now. But I do know that we need to get the recorder as we get crushed by the enemies. I'm glad we have Amy to cast some healy heals, but I'm still not 100% sure of the way that we should go now. Chat, we have a minute left to get to level 2. Will it happen? I do not know. It's okay if it doesn't, because I appreciate all of you. We need to check the status of our team. Rudo needs healing, and that would be bad if he would die, cause I would cry. Amy will cast res on Rudo now. We'll do it once, we'll do it twice, because that would be totally nice. And we got a raid tonight. It's the Duke of Donuts. Hi, Duke Donuts. Raiding us tonight, my friends. OMG. Duke Donuts, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. We are in the middle of a hype train that ends in 22 seconds. If we don't get to level 2. Duke Donuts, what were you playing? I saw you playing Astyanax or Astyanax. I never knew how to pronounce it. It has the worst mechanic in all of video
I agree,
games.
Dr. Tasty.
Power-up attacks are really dumb.
Every
Sir,
driving
thank you so
Wasabi
Wasabi, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Your support of the realm and the domain is greatly appreciated, and that concludes the hypey train. So close to level 3, but that's okay. We wound up with a total of 4 gift subs and 1,320 bits. Magnus Prada, thank you so much for the follow and joining the realm of the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. And thank you for the support, Wasabi, and Story, and Gamers Uplink, and the Anonymous Gifter, and Sheriff Ram, for all of the strong support.
Here we go.
You were playing Renegade also. Did you beat Astyanax or
Next
Astyanax?
stop, Zophar's domain.
Epics, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm of the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. We're just rocking and rolling with some Phantasy Star 2 for the Jenny. Good old Sega Jenny. Did you beat them both though, Duke Donuts? You did a 1cc of Renegade. You did finish Astyanax. You did Rastin, Sega Master System Deathless, and you played some random NES and X68K stuff. Very nice. Well, thank you for the raid. I appreciate you. Everybody should go follow Duke Donuts, a great retro streamer. He's got food. He's got 70 bits. Oh boy. He's got neural nonsense. You have a lot of fun over there. And really, the only thing on Duke Donuts' stream that's not perfect is his disagreement on the epic, fitting soundtrack of Eye of the Beholder for Sega CD. Now, Duke actually makes a very good point. The more I think about it, the more I realize that soundtrack really does not fit, as awesome as it is. But it's just so good, I just have to like it. Okay, so Duke, we gotta figure this out. I think we have to go this way, but I'm not 100% certain, because the game is not really offering me any help. I think, so we just got the dynamite on the 3rd level here. We're in the Biosystems lab, Duke and Raiders that just came in. We're playing Phantasy Star 2, by the way, for the Genesis. Soda says it's like some Tim Fallon soundtracks. They don't fit the game exactly. It definitely was different when it came. Oh, this is where we're supposed to go. Look, this is it. Alright, well, we found where we're supposed to go. It was the very last place I looked. So it looks like the game is, like, as confusing as these dungeons appear at first glance, if you know what the map looks like, they're all, like, so far, pushing me in the same, like, whatever the longest path it seems to take to get to wherever you're trying to go is where the game funnels you. Does that make sense, what I just said? No problem, Story. Appreciate you stopping by. Have a great night. And don't worry, Shining Force 3 Scenario 2 is on the horizon. Maybe once we finish Phantasy Star 2 and Might and Magic, we just might. I really do want to do Shining Force CD also at some point. I have beaten it, but I've never streamed it. So have a good night, Story. Appreciate you. Maybe Dynamite can open this door. Not maybe. Clearly it will. Rudo uses Dynamite. It's doodle-doo. There we go. Boom. A doodle-doo. I said a doodle-doo. I said a doodle-doodle-doo. I said a doodle-doodle-doo. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. This must be the basement. Now, it's calling the basement the 4th level. But it's clearly that's where we are right now. So let's see. It says a damage zone is located in the 1st basement level. Go carefully when walking through here. Duke says, you know how I said just look at the suspicious rooms? Yes. What's up, Natson? You're playing through Phantasy Star 4 right now. Phantasy Star 2 took you forever to beat. Really cool that you're streaming this game. Appreciate that. Yeah, a lot of people are surprised that I'm streaming this, but are happy. I definitely, like, I remember how hard it was to even get to the 1st dungeon. And I got so badly slaughtered that I gave up as a kid. And it's always bothered me for years. And, like, for years, people have been saying, like, are you ever going to do Phantasy Star 2? You ever going to do any of the Phantasy Stars? Riggs asked me, too. And I'm like, because I really do want to beat it. I gotta say, I'm enjoying this. Now that, like, some of the stress of having no idea where anything is taken away, because at least I'm using the maps that it came with now. This came with this guide, by the way. The game comes with it. But now that I'm actually, like, using it and looking at it, and I have you all here to help as well, I'm enjoying the lore. I like the story. The music is solid. Graphics are good. Like, it's fun. I'm liking this. I like this game. Even though the dungeons are freaking evil, and it's easy to get lost. I'm digging this game.
Secure all positions. Here we go.
So yeah, that's where we're
Pull
at.
ahead.
But
Next
Duke,
stop,
you were saying...
Zophar's domain.
Matson, thank you so much for the following, for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. This is one of your favorite RPGs, Sophie Redbird. Awesome. This is becoming a game I'm really enjoying. I don't know where I would rank it yet. I have to beat it to decide that. Oh my god, we're like running out of angel tears left and right here. Let me go grab another. I'll be right back. Good. A doodle 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 do, a doodle 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 do. Duke says when you consider it gives you Heinous. That's what I said, Heinous. And Ryuka early. And if you just go, oops, I'm running out of that resource, and leave then come back, you'll end up not having to explicitly grind that much. That's a good point. And that's probably how it expected you to play. But, you know, what did I know as an 11-year-old? All right. So we're in the middle room. We know that this area contains poison shot, antidote, and trimate. Doesn't explicitly say the recorder. All right, let me go see. Duke says, basically, fight every encounter. Leave when you're low on items. Come back later. Yeah. All right, let me try to think about this for a second. If we go to the upper left, there's a chest up there. If we loop around to the suspicious looking area, that's probably where the recorder is, because Duke has taught me that. The lower left area, there is a treasure chest and a way up. And the lower right is a treasure chest. Where's the way up? That must take you, I don't know where that takes you. Where does that take you? Speaking of what you guys see about dinner, no problem. I'll see it shortly, Duke. So wait a minute here. What does it want us? What is the point of going up in that lower left corner? Is that a trick? Do you think that's a trick? What would that do? Or is the upper right area nothing? What's going on, Rankosal? I'm studying the map, and unfortunately there's two different ways to approach this. The upper right corner looks like a suspicious area, which could be the recorder. So maybe that's where we should go first. Maybe we go to the upper left, grab the chest, upper right, see if it is the recorder. And then after that, we can go do the other two chests. That's probably the best thing to do. I'm going to do that. I think that's the way to go. That's my strategy, chat. I'm going to do that. I hope you're doing well, Rankers out. It's always great to see it. There's a damage area. Oh, boy. Shit. What did that do? 83. You lose a hit point every move. Damn. Oh, I got to keep an eye on that. Doodle da da doodle da da doodle da doodle da da doodle da da doodle da da doodle da doodle doodle da da doodle da da doodle da doodle doodle da doodle 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 da doo. We must have so much Masada. What's up, Thorn? I hope you're doing well. 8,286 Masada. It's a lot. Okay. All right, we made it past that. Now we're going to just go get the chest in the upper left corner first, or we're going to try to anyway. I'm like looking carefully at the map here. I can't be sure this is going to work, but we're going to try. Like, for example, there might be no way up here, and we might have to go down and up, and then drop down, or like, I don't know. It's hard to know. Like, right now we're in the basement is all I know. Doodle. See, look, you can't do that. Oh, God. There's all this biohazardous slime on the ground. Doodle da da doodle da da doodle da doodle da da doodle da da doodle da da doodle da doodle. Do you think I should start attacking with Amy, or am I Do you think I should just keep the defense on? Like, would she be dying right now if I didn't have her defending? What do you think, chat? A doodle 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 doo. Doodle doo, it's doodle doo. Doodle doodle doo. We gotta heal. There's some healing needed here. These mushrooms are really strong. I'm actually getting really worried right now. Like, they're taking a while to kill. Look at this. You see this? I'm gonna have to heal if we don't kill him on this round. Wow, that was crazy. 90 experience, 446 Masada. Wow. But we just got annihilated. Like, we need a lot of healing now. Ah, doodle 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 doo. Doodle 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 doodle. It's doodle doo. It's doodle doo. Doodle doodle doo. It's doodle 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 doo. We're gonna have to start switching to items after this, everybody. This is the last heal. Doodle 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 doo. Doodle doodle. Alright, so I think it's like this. Yeah. Oh god. Damn. We got Trimate. So now I'm going to try to get to that suspicious area in the upper right. Whether we make it, I don't know, but we're going to try. I don't know if we're going to make it through the end of this. I'm trying to. We're near. I feel like we're getting close to the end, but we might not make it all the way. If we get any more of those mushrooms, we're going to have a problem. Those mushrooms really hurt. Every other enemy I've been able to get through with minimal fuss, but those mushrooms suck. Duke says, isn't there a spell or item that protects against damage force? Oh, is there? Hold on. How do I know if I have that? Hold on. Rudo's got nothing. Ryuka is to leave, to go to a town. Heinous is to get out of here. Rez is heal, so it's not that. Oh, I forgot Jean has heal. Rez is heal. I don't know what Anti or Sock do. And then Amy, Rez, more healing. Guy Rez, that's second healing. I don't know what Anti does. I don't know. Do I have the spell you're talking about, Duke? Probably not, right? A doodle 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 doo. Antidote? I don't think that'll do it, right? A doodle 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 doodle. 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 Oh god. Alright, moving on across now. Oh god, it's mushrooms. Urgh! This is bad. And the stingers have a lot of hit points too. They're bad too. Oh, we're about to get wrecked. We're in trouble, everybody. This is very bad. Do I have spells that'll work against these things? Like, are there certain spells I should cast? Anti is cure poison, okay. Shit. It's not like I have anyone except Jean that can cast spells. Dude, this is very bad. G-Foy? Oh my god. Phew! Oh, it only costs 2 TP. God, they give so much experience in the Sade, it's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna start using items then, man. Let me see what our state is. Yeah, Jim needs a healing bad. So we'll use a Dimate on Jim. Wow, Dimates are nice. We'll do a Monomate on Rudo. Okay, I think that should do it for now. Yeah, that'll do it for now. Culinary, that's a tough one. I really enjoy 7th Saga, This is good too. I would probably give 7th Saga the win for now, just because, number one, the nostalgia factor. I actually played through and beat 7th Saga as a kid. This I didn't get past the first dungeon. And secondly, I do like the music in 7th Saga more than this so far. But this is good. So I would say so far 7th Saga is better, but this is really good. This isn't that far away from me so far in terms of fun. So this is definitely like 7th Saga, Phantasy Star 2, they're close together for me so far. Rangasow says, in one reality, they never fixed the biosystems lab, and the mushrooms evolved into an intelligent race and took over Palma. Nice. I want to be in that reality. That sounds fun. Evil, but fun. Alright, here we go. Damn, that poison really sucks. Alright, this is the suspicious looking area. This could be totally wrong. Like, I could be douching myself right now. We're gonna have Jim cast that spell again. I'm gonna have him cast G-Foy. Doodle doodle doo. Naz it is doodle doodle doo. It's doodle doo. Doodle doodle doo. Doodle doo. It's doodle doo. Doodle doo. This way, it ends after 2 rounds. That way, we get 1 attack. They renamed it to the Mushroom Kingdom. Mushrooms! It's very Mario of you. Doodle. This could be a dead end, just so you all know. This could be giant fail sauce. What's that in the middle? Is this something? Rudo's found the recorder! Hey! Alright, we got what we came for, everybody. Now, there's 2 more chests here. As to whether it's worthwhile to try to get them or not, I don't know. There's a poison shot, an antidote, and a trimate. Sir Boom says get the fuck out. Maybe. Probably. I don't know, I kind of want to try. Oh, this is tempting. In this game, if you die, are you just dead? Or do you, like, end up back at a town with half your stuff? Like, what happens in this game? Oh, this is tempting as shit. But I gotta really think about this, because to get there, wouldn't I need to use more healing to get healing? That's kind of silly, right? I'll have to find that out. God damn it. See, I don't like the idea of using Jim's res. It's game over. Back to title screen. Shit. Alright, hold on. Just give me a minute here. I gotta think about this. I had no problem using the healing items on the way here to get the objective, but now we've gotten the objective. And we know there's only 2 chests left. But what's that way up? Like, what is that? Oh, I guess that's just to get back up from the basement in case you can't, like, get out. But look at that walk, man. We'd have to literally walk all the way back around. That's a long walk with as strong as those mushrooms are. Tempting as shit. Huh. Nay is so high level. Yeah, she levels very fast. This is our current levels right here. The walk of shame. Man, I don't know. Oh, God, what do we do? I don't know. I really want to try. Oh, God. I really am going to regret this. I'm going to so badly regret this. I know I'm going to regret doing this. We're living dangerously. I want to see. I just want to see what I can do. Escape pipes are heinous to get you out if you decide you're done. What are the amount of magics that they cost? How much does each cost? Do you know? I want to make sure I leave enough. Right now I have 28 TP. I don't know. This is probably really stupid. I really shouldn't do this. This is dumb. Why am I doing this? Hey, it's the mushrooms. Hey. Doodle did doodle did. The problem is you miss them so often. Alright, this is a dummy mission. We're getting out of here. We're getting out of here. As soon as I can, we're getting out of here. We're not gonna. We're just not gonna make it. I don't know. Maybe Foy is better. Maybe Foy's only 1 TP. It doesn't do much. Doodle 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 doo. We're not gonna make it. I have to get out. I guess we're gonna leave those two behind. What would the poison shot have done? Was the poison shot worth it? I know that the Tri-Mate would have been cool, but we don't have to have it. I think it was the antidote, right? That we got before. Foy is 2, G-Foy is 6. Commander Keen, it looked like Foy was 1 and G-Foy was 2. It looked like it only ticked down 1 and 2 for Foy and G-Foy. I don't know. Sounds like a gun that poisons things. Would it have been worth a lot of money? Let's see. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo. Na doodle 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 doo. Would I really want to come back for it though? I'm looking at my guide right now to see if I can find it. It's doodle doo. Yeah, I can't find it. A doodle 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 doo. Poison Shot is a 15 attack weapon for Amy and Rudo. So it's not really that worth it then, Commander Keen? If it wasn't for the mushrooms, I wouldn't care, but they're so strong. Like, they can literally wipe us out. And we're getting them all the time. This is dumb. Why am I doing this? Oh my god! F! Alright, we're getting out of here after this. We have to get out of here. What are the chances of running? This is dumb. We're definitely getting out of here after this, I promise. We're definitely getting out of here after this. I don't know why I'm trying. Like, why am I doing this? This is so stupid. Oh my god, he missed G-Foy? Are you fucking kidding me? You can miss with magic? Oh my god. How the hell is that possible? You can miss with magic? Oh my god. When did that become a thing that could happen? Oh my fucking god! Jesus Christ! Oh my god, kill the mushroom!
Zophar!
Alright, we're out of here. Goodbye. I'm out. I'm outie. Heenus! I have heenused us. Doodle da da doodle da da doodle da doodle. F! Alright, it's fine. Don't worry, we have a pipe. We have a pipey pipe. We have the telepipe. We will use the telepipe. We made it. Sega thought it was funny too. Zophar. We're getting out of here. Also Zophar continues anyway. That sounds like a quote. Let's go add that. You know we all have the quote thingy now, right? So let's see. Quote. Did you all see this yet? So we're going to do add quote. Any mod can add this. Not you, Soda, sorry. Zophar. We're getting out of here. Also Zophar continues anyway. Zophar. 12/8/23. There. Quote 3. There you go. Doodle, 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 We only have 3 quotes so far. But yeah, any mod can add a quote. We might add VIPs to that too. That may not be a bad idea. Star Mist and Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew? No. Moon Dew. I called it Mountain Dew. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me? Don't answer that, Soda Potato. Anybody other than Soda can answer that though. Doodle doo, doodle doo. Exactly. It's more like every date. If we're being technical. Do the Moon Dew. Doodly 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 doo. Take care, goodbye. I said that it is doodly doo. Alright, we should savey save. Where's the save place? We were just there. Bum, 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 bum. What does the recorder do, God Zero? Biosystems Lab created the monsters. That was a lie. Something most important. This device records all events in the Biosystems Lab. If this can be delivered to Passio, we will know what caused the biohazards. So we got to go back to there. But we got to save first. I said that it is doodly doo. And we also got to go check out that house. Remember there's that house we're supposed to go to? And we never did? Alright. Yep. 1. Yes. End. Saved. Saving. Good. Yes. The energy data recorder from the Biosystems Lab. Northwest corner, you think, Milpo? Alright, let's try it. Doo-doo, I said it's doodly-doo. Maybe up here? No, that's not it. That's not northwest. Maybe up here. Is it this thingy? No. That's weapons. Nope. I said it's doodle-doodle-doo. A doodle-doo. This is the save place. This is the thingy that connects to Mother Brain. This dude's probably hungry. Hey, what's Mother Brain? Biosystems Lab is controlled by Mother Brain. Cannot make mistakes. The town's called Opta. The Biosystems Labs are located in the southern part of this town. You mean area. Head back to Passio to Central Tower. Yeah, but where's that thing? See, the piano teacher. Where's this person at? There's like no... I'm not finding it. It also costs a lot to get the music technique. Notice where people are walking. They're walking like in like little circles. What am I supposed to be noticing? They don't seem to be walking anywhere in particular. Biosystems Lab been creating plants. Yep, we know that already. That's the hospital. He's in the west area, but now some people are walking where you wouldn't expect. Say, have you heard of Star Mist and Mountain Dew? Oh, wait, let me look at this again. Yeah, like they were like on the outskirts of the town, but then when I tried to follow that one dude, I left the town. Are you implying that there might be a secret way to like walk around the outside? See, like, look, like how did he do that? Like this, maybe? No. Like, I don't know. In the basement of the Biosystems Lab, I hear there's something most important. Monsters are gone, blah, 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 blah. No. It's the west side. I have to maneuver. How, though? Fuck. Nah, I said that it is doodly-doo. A doodle-doo. I said that it is doodly-doo. A doodle-doodle-doo. Like, where do you... Like this? Am I doing this right? Is it like down this way? Oh. Wow, that's crazy. I am Eustavistia. Thanks, Malpo. A musician. Do you want to drop your controller? Do you want to hear me play? Sure. Great, pick a song. Fantasy. Doodle. Doodle-de-doo. Malpo says, oh, wait. So, this guy. This guy. Okay, I'm waiting. Doodly-doo. Doodly-doo. I found Music Test Man. Is that who I was looking for? He will charge women more if you want to give the music technique. Really? More? Oh. Oh. I see. That's interesting. That's interesting. In the Japanese version, yeah, I was about to say, I think I see where they were going with that because, like, you know, if you're giving men a discount, you must have a reason to want to give men a discount, so that makes sense. He is a genius! Give him the old music technique. So, actually, I'm kind of busy right now. I've got to go. Wait, why did, what? So wait, what do I say no? Oh, I get it. You want to learn how to play the piano? Yes. Am I a great musician or what? Yes. Who is going to learn? So before I do this, what does this do? Yeah, there was a lot of stuff like that. Like anything with like religion they pulled out, sexual orientation they pulled out. Like that always annoyed me. Sega didn't do it as much as Nintendo, but they still did it. Like clearly, because here we are. Nintendo, though, all day long, everything in the world was censored. You need it for a specific dungeon, but it's like thousands of Meseta. So if I said Rudo, or Jim, well, probably Rudo. He looks smart. He looks smart. What does he say in the Japanese version? I'll give lessons for 2,000 Meseta. So let me ask a question here then, before I do this. Do you need everyone to have it or just one? Is this something I want to do now, so that I have plenty of money? Or do I want to do this later? What's going on, Welsish? Duke says I don't need to do this yet. So Duke, would you say don't do it? Just do it when I need it? So not now. If I say no, is this going to hurt me? Well, actually, I'm kind of busy right now. I've got to go. That doesn't mess me up, right? Like, I'll still... Okay. I said it's doodly-doo. A doodle-doo. Okay. Is there a spell that lets me warp to whatever town I want instead of having to use the warp place? Or is this all we'll ever... Like, is this all we'll ever have is Ryuka? Doodle 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 Duke no nuts. Alright, so we're supposed to go back to Passio then, right? So we can just warp to Passio then. Right? Do the warp zone. No specific destination warp, okay. And we'll just use the warp zone. Why are you saying what's so funny? Because I called it the warp zone? Where is the warp zone? Safe place. I don't know where the fuck the warp zone place is, chat. That's the Joker place and the hospital, and there's the warp zone. We found it. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Welcome to the teleport station. Where would you like to go? Passio. It will cost 60 Meseta. Teleport on. Bye bye. No sounds like no. Yeah. Duke No Nuts. Oh, you said it, not me. Duke, that was all Melpo. I didn't say that. I'm just parroting what Melpo said. I'm sure that Duke is not a man of no nuts, but I'm sure he knows a lot. Ah, oh, Jesus Christ. Let's go save. Doodle-in-doodle. Oh, wait, should we save? No, we shouldn't save, right? Or is it too late? Did me walking in here screw me? I shouldn't have done this, right? This was dumb. Are we screwed? Duke. Nuts of knowing. Duke's nuts of knowing. Did I make a mistake even walking in here? Because now it's going to warp me to here from now on? Or it's only if you save? Oh yeah, who cares? You're right. Doodle 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 doodle. Duke's nuts of doing. Exactly, Ralph. Exactly. Alright, chat, I'm just gonna run to the bathroom real quick, and then we will continue on. So please don't change that channel, chat. For Zophar's Realm, we'll be right back.
Oh, hello. This is Mick Foley, World Wrestling Federation Champion. I just wanted to welcome all of you to Zophar's Realm. I hear he's got a lot of cool cats coming and going to play some retro game for you. Bang, bang! We love it. I love it. And I want to thank you and welcome you. Mr. Sacco wants to welcome you too. Have a nice day.
Yes! Yes! I did it! I did it! Chris, this fight's tough. Let me tell you a good strategy. Yes, here's the strategy. Everybody ready? This is it. Watch. See the strategy? It's good. It's a good strategy. Good strategy. Yeah, mash that button, yeah.
I can't do it.
Hell with the game. This is more fun. Who needs a game?
Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live.
Is he gonna die? Oh no. Well, I'll take over. Alright, guys. I got.
Good night, everybody.
He's gone. Alright. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Retro Gaming. My name is Andrew. It's good to see you guys. You can call me Rig. We're gonna play some Shine the Holy Ark.
See, when I was a kid, and this is not a knock, by the way, on my mom. I love my mom. But my mom made 20,000 different forms of chicken. So after a while, like, I think this is why I like sushi, because I just started looking for anything that wasn't chicken. I'm like, but I love you, Mom. Your chicken was great, Mom. Your chicken was great.
Oh, yeah, your chicken was fantastic, Zophar's mom.
God, blimey, don't sneak up on me like that.
He said the thing. I'll end up doing something really friggin' stupid. Noodly, noodly, noodly. Oh, what the? Yo, everybody, did you all see that? You all saw that, right? Somebody clip that. Someone clip that moment. I want that moment clipped. You all saw that, right? Everybody here saw that, right? Validated? Told you I was gonna do it. I wasn't even trying to do it. Oh, God. Oh, thank you, game. Oh, my God. The game saved me. The game saved me. Oh, I pressed up. I swear I pressed up. All right, here we go. Someday, perhaps you will allow me to hear yours, Alex Berg. God, you suck. Maverickism! No, I'm just kidding. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. And Rig of Retro Island Gaming, Mr. Andrew R. Gaming, Andrew H., Andrew the man, the myth, the legend. If we don't beat Shining the Holy Ark soon, I'm gonna be sad.
Look at mine.
Wait, what happened?
Hold on, there's something wrong with it. Oh, the bottom.
Wait, no! You can't! Ah!
Aye, me hearty, you concussed me again. Son of a...
Well, if the run wasn't already dead, now it is. That's so funny. Do you see this? You all see this, right? The game's just... Not only is kicking me while I'm down, the game is literally kicking me while I'm down. F this game. Sir Boom, hope you're doing really well. Wait, no, actually, yes. Can't play the game if I'm dead.
Hey everyone, G Levy here. If you're interested in appearing in our next BRB video, send me a whisper on stream, or hit me up on Discord. Hope to see you soon.
Stop! Each of you will now listen to the Lord of the Realm and the Domain. Each of you have been stained by a sub-badge and marked.
We're back. Rankasau says you would have gotten the music technique as soon as possible. Having a portable sound test is handy is fun. What are you gonna do? We'll get it next time. Super Gear, how you doing? Welcome on in. Hope you're well. You never played Phantasy Star 2? I played it once in 1991 before this, and I got nowhere. I got to the first dungeon and got horribly wrecked, horribly mangled. So we're giving it another go. I'm really enjoying it this time around. Thank the heavens for the strategy guides. All right, we need to go to the Commander of Passio, according to the Guidey Guide. If you have money, you can always get your body cloned at the Clone Lab. So you can. Oops. This is Passio, the capital of Motin. All right, here we go. This must get to the governor. Splendid work, Jim! I will immediately compare the recorder with the library data. I have always believed that Mother Brain is absolutely right all the time, and that our life is protected by Mother Brain. But under the reign of Mother Brain, we have turned into weak and lethargic beings. Under the circumstances, we cannot help realizing that fact. Help but realize? The data must be ready. You'd better get going to the library. Analysis on recorder has been completed. The cause of the accident in the biosystems lab was an overload of energy poured into the system all at once. As a result, the creature made a rapid evolution. This creature does not fit into the cycle of nature, thus should not exist.
It's a fake!
No, it's real. No, it probably is a fake. Your first one was actually 3, Rankasau. Did you like 3? A lot of people I talked to didn't like 3. But I'd like to try it after this, maybe. And because this kind of creature was created, the natural cycles went out of order. Please look at this graph. It shows the amount of energy consumed in the last couple of years. Let's overlap the graphs of temperature and rainfall on it. Okay. As you see, the energy which was to be used by Climatrol to control the temperature and rainfall seems to have flowed into the biosystems lab. Biohazard could be something that was schemed up by someone. Please find out why the energy leaked from Climatrol. Also, if you are going south, take this with you. The bridge over the West River can be passed with this. Good luck. The bridge over the West River. Where's that? Hold on, let's look. Doodle doodle doo. Doodle doodle doo doodle. The bridge? What's considered the West River? Oh, God. Earth! I don't know where she's telling me to go. The bridge over the West River? Where's that? I'm looking. I see. Looks like Moda's going back to Desert Hood. West of Passio? But you can't. Thanks for the game over, Super Gear. Phantasy Star 3 was hampered by the ROM sizes of the era. Gotcha. So west of me, you'd have to go up to Northbridge, back down to Oputa Town, and then what? Back down to the Biosystems Lab, and there you cross? So we literally got to go all the way around again. Okay, so we should just warp to Oputa Town and then go down into the west. Okay. Phantasy Star 3 was just woefully unfinished in general. Gotcha. Boink. I said that it is doodle-a-do. Thanks for the vampire. We got to find our house, right? We might get a new dude. Maybe. Doodle-doo. A doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. There's house. House. Roadhouse. There's a knock at the door. How do you do, Jim? I am Hugh Thompson, a biologist. Hugh Thompson. I came when I heard about your quest. I value... Exactly. I value all life, including biomonsters. I am willing to fight to defend weaker life forms, though. Perhaps my knowledge will be of help to you. I will feel like we are good friends if you give me a nickname. Say no. Your name fits you well. I'm glad to have you in our group. Let's check the roster at the point at which you came in. Has been intrigued by nature since his childhood. Now the leading expert on plants and animals. I guess he's like a mage type character. If I could change his name to Jas. Let's go! I get it. Huge ass. I'll give you a rim shot for that, Melpo. Is that what? He's not good? He's worth leaving at home? Gogzer says, train up Hugh or ditch him. So what do you consider Hugh like? Gogzer says he's good against biomonsters. Wait! No, Hellgraph Dragon! We're trying to decide if we're supposed to take Hugh! And now we'll never know if we should take Hugh. CBC. Hellgraph Dragon, you cannon my brain, causing the pain. Yar, but the grog got us out of fog.
Your return to Sorrow was not part of our negotiations nor our agreement, so I must do nothing.
And you're Dre, great to see you. Thanks so much for redeeming the piratey hat. This chair continues to be high, says I, but what is true, that my debauchery was my way of compensating. The rum may always be gone, and I may be the worst pirate you ever heard of. Ye have heard of me.
Oh my god! Oh,
Sometimes you just gotta crap your pants.
From what I've seen, I tell you, you're not pirates, you're just slackers.
The pirate I was meant to be.
Trim the sails and roam the seas. Sometimes you gotta shard. Okay, Soda says listen to Gog Zero. Gog Zero says at level 15 he learns Vol, which can one-shot biomonsters. And Commander Keen agrees. But on the other hand, there's a point you start fighting non-biomonsters. Gotta be better than Amy, right? Biomonsters have low defense anyway, which Jim and Rudo can handle no problem. Why don't you want Moda David Bowie? No, it's real. I swear it's real. So Super Gear. So he does look like David Bowie. Jesus Christ. Especially if like one eye color was different than the other, then it 100%. Because he's got the facial structure of David Bowie. I mean, like right now I'm just waiting for him to like just break out in song. Ziggy played guitar. So it sounds like what we're saying is he's good for biomonsters, but at some point he'll become worthless because the biomonsters you stop seeing them, and we already have two characters that can crush them anyway. So is it good to just keep Amy and never use Hugh, and then maybe replace Amy with a future character? Should we do a poll? Dre says nice to see you as well. Amy is fine. I feel like we don't need a poll. I think we agree that Amy is the way to go. Everyone seems to be saying the same thing. All right, we're gonna keep Amy. We're gonna keep Amy. Sorry, Hugh. I will read. I will reorganize this though to make sure we're in the right order here. So Jim, Nay, Rudo, Amy, and then I'll reorganize them outside. I said that it is doodle-doo. All right, we want Rudo, Jim, Nay, and Amy, like that. Okay. Gotcha, DJ Bacon Blade. Gogzero says Hugh gains above average TP and luck, making him good at using techniques and avoiding enemy special attacks. However, his agility and defense are almost as low as Amy's, making him slow and unable to take physical attacks well. At least Amy can heal. If the player were to make him more valuable later on in the game, they'd have to continue to improve him during the fighting mode. Gotcha. What's going on, Chrono Mark? I've been doing well. We're playing some Phantasy Star 2, and it's going great. We're getting a lot done. Chat's very awesome and helpful. The strategy guide is giving me just enough information to get me through with the maps, but not necessarily like telling you like how to get through there. You'd say ditch Hugh as well. So yeah, goodbye Hugh. No Hugh. Thanks to the Biosystems Lab, mode have flourished. It's actually worse. We're not even ditching him. We never even use him. He'll just sit there forever. He'll be in camp. When I grow up, I'm gonna be a thief. He'll be in training camp the whole game, but not training with us. Doodle doo. All right, so now we gotta go. Yeah, why don't you have a seat over there, Hugh? Poor Hugh. We gotta go and warp. Where's the warp place? Doodle doo, doodle 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 doo. I don't know where the hell the warp place is in this town, but there's the hospital and the Joker. There's the warp place. Doodle 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 doodle. It's only 60. Hugh does have usefulness in the end, says Lord of the Sun. Well, we're gonna leave him anyway. Sorry, Hugh. Say, have you heard of... Oh, I've talked to everybody here. Why do we keep doing that? Alright, let's get at it. Oh, should we get healing? Yeah, we should, right? Doodle-doo, 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 doodle-doo. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo. Alright, now we got 3 Dimates. I feel like the monomates are getting kind of worthless at this point. So, like... Oh, we did get a trimate. Yeah. I don't think the monomates are doing any good anymore. I feel like we'll burn them eventually. Let me get one more dimate for Amy. There. Yeah, we definitely want to have dimates. I'm definitely seeing the usefulness. Oh, the pipe. We need to buy the pipe, right? Didn't we, like, use one of the pipes? We have an escape pipe, but not the other pipe. Yeah, let's get the telepipe. Definitely want the telepipe. There. Okay, now we're good. The pipe, the pipe, the pipe! You were talking about Genesis audio the other night? It's so good, isn't it? I love the YM2612 chip. You gotta do the moon do, Melpo. It was generally kind of mind-blowing to you young, plugging in the headphones. It's so good. Like, it's like otherworldly sound. Anyone that, like, said Genesis music wasn't good just didn't hear good Genesis music. Like Shining Force 1, Shining Force 2, Shining in the Darkness, Sonic 1, 2, 3, Knuckles, Streets of Rage 1 and 2. We won't talk about 3. I didn't like 3. But there's so many good soundtracks. So many good soundtracks. You use the FM chip right, man, I thought it ran circles around the Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo just sounded tinny to me. Super Nintendo sounded like someone was talking on a tape recorder with massive hiss, and like the tape was like really bad Memorex quality. Like, I don't know, I didn't like how it sounded. I didn't like it. Although it did have some good soundtracks, right? Final Fantasy 2 and 3, Chrono Trigger. But overall, I just thought Genesis music just was more punchy and crisp, and you know, that's what I think. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. Chrono Mark never had a Genesis. He never played any of these great games. No worries. That's why we got the power of retro and emulation now. Elderly Toddler, thank you for the 15 stream streak. That's over 2 weeks. Your support of the realm and the domain is greatly appreciated, and I hope you are well too. All right, so we're here in Oputa Town, so we got to go down and to the left to get to the Biosystems Lab again, and then ultimately we're going to go west of that. So let me take the map off to go to wherever they just told us to go. 2 weeks. Don't we have a 2 weeks cheer on here? Didn't I add one? I can't remember. Soda, did I add a 2 week cheer? I thought we did. Maybe I didn't. I might be wrong. I could have sworn we had a total recall effect. Maybe it's a sound effect. Ask a mod. Why can't I ask a VIP? Does the VIP mean nothing to you? Doodle-de-doodle-doo. Commander Keen says the problem was mostly the good Genesis soundtracks for Sega games. most of the third-party offerings were significantly less good, whereas you feel Super Nintendo had a higher average or at least higher lows. That's an excellent point. The third-party games, most of them didn't know how to use the chip nearly as well as Sega did. And I don't know if that's because of like lack of documentation. Did Sega like hold that secret close to their chest? Or were third-party manufacturers just like lazy? Like, I don't know. I don't know. You can't slash on VIP. You're not a mod. See what I did to you there? You have your own VIP badge right here. Doodle da doodle 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 da doo. Yeah, wait a minute. God Zero, why aren't you a VIP? I would hand those out every few weeks, and I haven't handed a VIP out in forever. You are super duper awesome, like all of you, but you are super duper awesome. You're always helping me with these games. You're always walking me through stuff. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility, God Zero. Rise as a VIP of the realm and the domain. Team Murdoch says, Phantasy Star 2 came between Final Fantasy 2 and 3, or Dragon Quest 3 and 4. So Phantasy Star 2 would have been before both of those, Team Murdoch. Final Fantasy 2 was 1991, if I remember. And Phantasy Star 2 was 1989 in Japan, 1990 in the States. So Phantasy Star 2 would have been after Final Fantasy 1 for Nintendo. Spam links. Oh, God, soda. FF2 was 1988. Oh, you're talking about FF2 for Nintendo. Okay. I'm remembering the old numbering system. Yeah, you would be correct. You would be correct, Team Murdoch. Final Fantasy 1 and PS1 came out almost the exact same time. Yeah, it was close. Doodle da doodle. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Doodle da da doodle da doodle da da doodle da da doodle da da doodle da doodle. Doodle doodle. Doodle doo. Doodle doo. A doodle doo. Where did this take us? Hold on. I think this is the second time I made the same mistake. It's like where are we here? Like, there's water to the west. Where the hell is the water? Where are we? Why is this so confusing to me, chat? Why am I not getting this with the map? This is the same mistake we made last time. Hold on. I'm confused right now. The lab should be like right... Oh my fucking god. The lab should be like right here. They're released 2 days apart? Oh, that's wild. Doodle da doodle 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 da doodle doo. Yes, Soda. GOG Zero has integrity on this stream. So all Soda Pagoda has is root beer and broken promises. We love you, Soda. Doodle da da doodle da da doodle da doodle 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 doo. A doodle 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 doo. Doodle da doodle 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 da doo. You'll keep what you have. You'll keep the root beer. All right. So here's the bio. See what I mean? Like, if this is the biosystems lab, then what it's actually talking about is this pipe here, right? This is where it wants us to go, right? Here. Am I right? Seems like a very strong shutter. So there should be a card or something we got, right? Key tube. Rudo puts key tube inside. Sometimes you just gotta put it inside. The key tube. What do you think I was talking about? Alright, where are we supposed to go now? You'll keep whatever I listed. Root beer gets poured down the drain. Commander King says, if you recall, the maps for Phantasy Star 2 aren't great, because nobody in the actual design team did any map design until too late, so they were forced to use an intern's maps. Oh my god, wow. So what were they doing the whole time when they were designing the game? Like, they designed all the lore and the backstory and the characters and graphics, and then they were like, oh wait, we don't have maps. Like, is that what happened? Off to Zima. Okay. So Zima is down and to the right and then up. Of course, as usual, the map's not gonna really help us to know how to go around, so we'll just do this. See, it's hard to tell from the map you can do that. Alright, Zima Town is up here, I think. Doodle da da doodle da da doodle da doodle da da doodle da da doodle da da doodle da doodle. Alright, well this is Zima Town right here, so let me get the map off. GTV, Japan on YouTube has a great Phantasy Star retrospective. That sounds like that'd be fun to watch. Yeah, the dungeons are definitely pretty brutal. Dude, Donut says, next you want to go to every town you can access. I do. Rookie X Stalker says, at least you can save wherever. Not yet. I'm told later on there's an item that I can use. Melba says, my doodles have become much more Philly-ish. Either Philly-ish or Jersey-ish. Right? Doodle, da doodle. Hey, yo. Yo, Adrian. Rocky. You could have been a contender. I believed in you, Rock. Alright. Do you know, I didn't know that people from Philly, remember I'm from Philly, 26 years, but I didn't know that people from Philly had a Philly accent until I started. So I used to work with my dad when I was like a teenager. He worked at a printing company. And for like the first like 16 whatever years of my life, to me, there was no accent. It just sounded normal. But then when he would be down there with the work people, he'd be like, hey, yo, Paulie. There were people named Paulie at his work, by the way. I'm not making it up. He'd be like, hey, yo, Paulie, how you doing? Yeah. And I'm like, who the hell are you? What? Where did this person come from? You're still my dad, right? Like, and you know, I realized he was one way at home and another way at work. But then I started coming across all these people that, yeah, there is a Philly accent. And I realized that I didn't have that strong of a Philly accent compared to like people in like South Philly. Like there's a very, like when you hear the Philly accent, it's the South Philly accent is what people are generally talking about. Like Philly has different neighborhoods, but remember that all people who speak any sort of language have an accent. This is true, Melpo. You guys do, but so do us Western PAers. Yeah, like I have, so without going too deep, but I know someone from Pittsburgh, and there is an accent, but it's not as, like, Philly's just super duper distinct. Yeah, water. I still don't know. Anyone that's like, well, I'd like a drink of water. Like, what are you talking about? It's water. Everybody knows it's water. Did I ever tell you the story of, I think I've told this story on stream before, but my wife is from Brooklyn, New York, and when I was dating her and whatever for a while, years ago, and I wanted to get some water ice. Now, if any of you are like, what are you talking about? Then you're in the same boat here. And so I was like, yeah, we should go get some water ice. And my wife's like, okay, go get some. And I'm like, well, we're going to go down. And, I was thinking, Rita's isn't real water ice. Like, I was thinking, like, we go to Pops or... And then she's like, wait, you want to go to a place for ice water? I'm like, no, water ice. She's like, what are you talking about? And then I had to explain, it's ice. Like, you're joking, right? And it's got, like, flavoring. And, oh, you mean an Italian ice. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Water ice.
Secure all positions.
Nobody calls it Italian ice.
Here we go.
Except apparently everybody does. Water ice.
Full ahead.
Water
Next
ice.
stop, Zophar's domain.
The beloved, lots of letters and numbers. Wow, that's a heck of a name. Thank you so much for the following, for joining the realm of the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. Yeah, snow cones are another beast. I've had snow cones. I'm not a big fan of snow cones because I feel like I would just suck all the syrup out of it, and then all that's left is ice.
Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's domain.
Tiramisu Zaibatsu, thank you so much for the following, for joining the realm of the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. You only like to actively tease people about the rhotic R. What's the rhotic R? Where you pronounce an R that's not in the spelling. Can you give an example? Melpo says, rate your Philly. Yo, after I get gas, I'm getting a whiz wit and a water ice. Yeah, it sounds pretty Philly. Rookie X Stalker, I just said it normally, by the way. Rookie X Stalker, that's how we say it. Rookie X Stalker says, I wish I had a Rita's near me so I can get gelatos. Oh, they're so good. When in Texas, they're called raspas. Never heard of that before. They're called raspas there? Like Washington? Let's go to what? Let's go to Washington? Who says that? Starscash says that's the gist of it. It's socially unacceptable to drink the syrup straight, but if you filter through some ice, that makes sense. Shaved ice is another thing I've heard, but nobody here calls it that. And you do hear that around DC? Walla Walla, Washington? Washington. Well, Nopa says here we call them raspados. Interesting. Look at all the interesting stuff we're learning here. All right, let's talk to the people. This is Z, my resort town by the lake. People stopped using any mobile machines after the teleport service was introduced. Anything at the item shop? How may I be of service? Boy. Nope, just the usual. I said that it is doodly-doo. Oof, warsh. Hear that all the time in the Midwest? I've never heard that before. We use... like, I'm trying to think. What other words do they put R's in that don't have R's? I want to hear this. What other words? Give me another example of, like, the R. It's a historic bit from accents that came from England during the era of colonization. I've never heard that before. Unfortunately, da? Washington. Oof. We used to play in the ocean on a jet scooter when we were young. The ocean. We're playing on the ocean. Would that be an example? We used to play in the ocean. Philly is an outlier? I've never heard that. Hey! We got another raid tonight. It's DC Bueller raiding us tonight, my friend. OMG, how are you? DC Bueller, DC. I hope you're doing well, and thanks for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Zophar. Found out the other track of Zophar's domain. Zophar's domain. Oh my God, I'm talking and I'm Washingtoning. We're talking about accents and putting R's where they don't belong. You should all follow DC Bueller, who's a great retro streamer, loves RPGs and role-playing and cool stuff like that, and has an amazing pup named Pod.
I mean, no.
Named Pod. Dude, my voice, my mouth, my words, they're not working tonight. Lord of the Sim is not a linguist, you just read a lot. But you should all follow DC Bueller because he's awesome. DC, what were you playing tonight? What's up, Hellgraph Dragon and Tandagasa? And Galera Dragon, you should follow Tandagasa too, another great retro streamer. I hope you're all doing well, Hellgraph Dragon and Velazari. There we go. What were you playing, DC? Thanks for the nightmare, Tisma. And Hellgraph Dragon, thank you for the tier 1 gift sub to Galara Dragon. Your support of the realm of the domain is greatly appreciated. Enjoy the ad-free viewing emotes and, yes, sub badges. DC was kicking ass at Crazy Taxi. Ooh, good choice. That's a Sega arcade game. I played that before. DC feels me. You worked at the call center job for 9 hours and streamed for 5, and now right? That's what happens. Like, after a while, like, between work and this, especially during the holidays, everything just jumbles together and just forget it. Nopa says, as a speaker of Mexican Spanish, you can kind of understand Brazilian Portuguese, then get the gist of what you're saying, but Portuguese. So I have someone that I work with who is Portuguese and can understand Spanish, but has trouble, like, speaking Spanish, but can understand it, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's common among Portuguese-speaking people, but that's what I learned. You did a mix of a lot of PS3 games, some Crazy Taxi, Crystal Defenders, X-Men. That sounds fun. I'm glad you had a good stream. Or as you would say, a strimmery.
You don't belong in this
That's a
dimension,
DC-ism.
Zophar.
DC Bueller cheered 100 bits. As always, thank yous for playing one of my fave RPG series ever, taking me back to the mini DC days. D.
DC Bueller, thank you for the 100 bits. Your support of the realm and the domain is greatly appreciated. You watch a stream and you have trouble understanding English. What, after a stream of me? After hearing me try to talk Philly for hours? Portuguese speakers can understand Spanish better than Spanish speakers can understand Portuguese. That's interesting. I wonder why that is. Lord of Sid says that's news to you. What just happened? Dagger Joe, my God, thank you for the 20 community gift subs. Holy shit, that is so super duper generous. I really appreciate that. And that also kicks off a hypey train. And you know the deal. We're gonna have to sing about all of these people that just got gift subs, courtesy of Dagger Joe.
Hype time.
And so here we go. We're doing a hypey train in the realm and the domain in 3, 2, 1, 0, and go. We just got a massive gift from Dagger Joe, 20 community gift subs. Thank you so much for the support of the realm and the domain. I greatly appreciate you, Dagger Joe. Enjoy the ad-free viewing emotes and the sub badges to the following awesome people: Ion X87 and Red Bucket of Toes, Babel Bop and Oxfrogs 2 and some Topkin Seeker, Ione67 and Uncle Grandfather Sir Boom and Ranko Sao 2 and Pixel Turkey along with Just Woozy, Otako Hanzo and Future Proof Visuals and Nico's Jazz and Palandrin and Jake Fake Snake Cake and Regular Obby and Sophie Redbird 2 and Chrono Mark and J3Z. Enjoy the ad-free viewing emotes and the sub badges. Mother and Taras will BRB real quick. I know it's crazy, Melpo and Soda, but go to Dagger Joe, you're awesome. Thanks again for all the gift subs. The stealthiest gift subber in the Twitchverse. And Sir Boom is thanking you for the gift sub as well. We're working on a level 5 hype train, holy shit. 93% of the way there, Dagger Joe. Thank you for all of your super duper strong support now, Ranko Sao. This is the best Christmas ever, and it's only December the 9th. And I would also remind you that tonight is the second night of Hanukkah. So happy Hanukkah to all who celebrate, and an early Merry Christmas on December 9th. The realm and the domain appreciate each and every one of you, no matter what you celebrate, or even if all you celebrate is Phantasy Star 2, because that's a pretty awesome thing to celebrate. Enjoy all of the hype. And I got a hair in my lip. Ew, ugh. I guess I gotta shave the old beard a bit. It's starting to get a little scraggly. Maybe dyeing it would be good. Hip hype hooray, Hellgraph Dragon, thank you for the 200 bits. Your support of the realm and the domain is appreciated. And now we are working on level 6 hypey train. And we have a loop-de-loop in 3, 2, 1, 0, go. Neo Vega 619, thank you for Lucius Pendant. This redeem is pretty cool and now I'll put it on my neck. But first, take a look. The Ancient Company working designs from 2000 BCE. We will put on the pendant around the neck of the Lord of the Domain. Now that's not me. I'm not a lord of anything, but Soda Bagoda's the Lord of Soda. And I wish Soda Bagoda would share his soda with me, but he will not do it because he likes to see me. Sadness. Dre with all the emotes. Regular Obby, hi. Culinary Disaster says to do the Scott Steiner. What, like the... where I have a muscle and a muscle and a muscle and a muscle and a muscle, but I don't have any muscles, so it won't work. Or wait, no, that was Scott Steiner, right? Big Papa Pump, Steiner Rat then coming. Dick Island would be proud. What's going on, Joshy? You a turbo? I hope you're doing well. Oh, I'm totally not doing that. Now I know what you mean. I am not doing a Scott Steiner to my beard. But maybe I should do the Hulk Hogan.
Zophar.
Do a little bit of the... Nah, I'm not going to do that either.
Dragon shirt 100 bits.
The Hollywood Hogan. Galera Dragon, thank you for the 100 bits. Your support of the realm and the domain is appreciated, friend. We have a level 6 hypey train. 2% of the way to the next level with 2 minutes and 57 seconds to go. But here we are in Phantasy Star. We're gonna make some progress. We used to play in the ocean on a jet scooter. When we were young, how did we go from talking about oceans to raidy raids and hypey trains? What the? Look, this dude also does not know what the hell is up right here. He walked into some chaos too. It was not just you raiders. Have you been to the Southern Peninsula? That area smells terrible because of the garbage smell from Roron. Roron? Roron is a town of morons, cause it rhymes with Roron. Here in the realm and the domain, everything rhymes. Oh shit, we left the town, I did not mean to do that. Going back in the towny town. Now we gotta go back down. No, not that way. because we are here to stay. Going to the righty right in the realm and the domain. This dude says what the, he already said that. We'll go to the right, and then we'll see if we can talk to this dude who then says what the again. Didn't we just talk to him? Oh, another loop-de-loop in 3, 2, 1, 0, go. What? Why is everybody in this town super duper confused? It's as if they all walked into a hypey train on Zophar's realm, and they do not know what is going on. It's like that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Does anybody know which one I'm talking about? It's the one where he went into the movie, and then the kid got the golden ticket. I'm not talking about Willy Wonka. What's that movie called? Last Action Hero. It's like Last Action Hero. By the way, look at all of the cool gear that this dude has. Thank you, Rookie X Stalker. To be fair, do any of us ever know what's going on? Arnold Schwarzenegger always knew what was going on because he is an awesome actor, kind of, sort of. But I loved him in Total Recall and Terminator 2 and a few others. End of Days wasn't that bad. And The Sixth Day was kind of neat. And Last Action Hero was horrible, but I loved it all just the same, because it's just a flesh wound. We're gonna do some shopping. What should I buy? Got zero. I have 10,148 Meseta. By the way, there are 35 seconds to go on the hypey train. And then we will finish out the raid and the hypey hype. And then we'll continue with all of the hot buying for Jim and Rudo. A titanium helmet and also 2 laser knives. Okay, which should we get first? Should we get weapons first or armor first? Probably armor. Right, we'll kill faster. Titanium gear as well. I'll have to remember that. Well, it looks like the hypey train has ended, and we wound up with a total of 21 gift subs and 400 bits. Thank you all for the strong support. Galera Dragon, Helgra F Dragon, look at all the dragons. DC Bueller, Dagger Joe. Your support of the realm and the domain is greatly appreciated. If you kill them, they can't hurt you. Exactly. So we should probably get the 2 laser knives for Jim and Rudo, right? So let's go to the weapon shop first. I said that it is doodle-doo. Nah doodle-doo. A doodle, 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 a doodle-doodle, a doodle-doodle-doo. Alright, 1 laser knife for Rudo. 1 laser knife for Jim. Then we'll equip them both. I said that it is doodly-doo. And we'll need to get him another knife too. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Put that back on. We gotta sell the dagger too, by the way. Alright, so you equip 1 laser knife. Attack goes from 85 to 93. Alright, so that's plus 8. We'll do the same thing with Jim. Laser knife. Oh shit. That makes him worse. Because we have the sword. So we gotta keep the sword on him. So actually, I should give that other laser knife to Rudo and then buy them both at the same time for Jim. Okay, hold on, let me fix this. Item. Yeah, we need to get 2 for him, but we can't afford 4 knives. So I'm gonna give the second knife also to Rudo, and Jim will keep the sword until I can get 2 knives. That seems to make more sense. Right? Do you agree? I said it's doodle-doo. Doodle-doo. Hold on. Item. Jim. Laser knife. Give. Rudo. You say give the ceramic knives to Jim? Oh. Alright, hold on. Shit. What am I doing? So you're saying go back to Rudo, put the ceramic knife back on, and I should give both of the laser knives to Jim. Okay. Hold on. Damn. Rudo. Laser laser knife. Give Jim. Alright, now we'll have Jim equip. Doodle. 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 So his attack will go from 94. Oops. To 114. Oh, wow. So that's plus 20 attack, and he's going to attack twice. Wow, that's a huge upgrade. I see why you said to give it to Jim now, do donuts over them. Yeah, good call. Less rounds enemy attacking, less damage taken. Good call. It doesn't matter who has which, just 2 laser knives and 2 ceramic knives. So yeah, that's basically what we have right now. So let's go sell some old shit. Where's that item shop at? Doodle-doo. Doodle-doodle-doo. I don't know where the item shop is. Oh, God. Where's the item shop? F! Let me go save real quick. And then we'll find the item shop. I don't like how you have to go to the item shop to save. That's dumb. I'm not a fan of that. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. Doodle-doo. Just doing this SRAM save. You played this game using the Nomad? Ooh, I remember the Nomad. That was a portable Sega Genesis in like 94, 95, I want to say, Galera Dragon. By the way, you should all follow Galera Dragon too. Another great retro streamer that you will all enjoy. I bet you the item shop's right over here and I missed it. Or maybe not. Where the hell is the item shop? Dude, is there no item shop in this town? Did I just miss it? Fuck. Oh, it's really good music. Chat, did I miss the item shop? No, it's at the beginning. Okay, no wonder. Alright, let's go sell dumb stuff that we don't need. Get rid of the dagger. Alright, let's see. We want all that stuff. Yeah, we want to keep all that. Get rid of the sword.
Secure all positions. Here we go.
No, don't do that. What am I doing?
Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's domain.
Spokely, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. Alright, Jim just had mono mates and die mates. What about Nay? Nothing for Nay to sell. What about Amy? None for Amy to sell. Alright, we have 2048 Masada. So we should be trying now. Do we have to heal? Nah, we're fine for now. Yeah, so we should... Gogzera, should we be grinding now? Is that the next task here? Do one more save. Like, we should just be grinding, right? For, like... Visit all towns? Why? I will, but why? Help me understand the logic-y logic. Don't grind until you have your final party. But shouldn't we try to get money? Grind via exploring. Okay. Welcome to the teleport station. Where would you like to teleport? Alright, Passio. Doodly-doo indeed. Arima? Why am I doing this? Is there a reason I'm doing this? Opuda? What do you mean all the new towns? He said oh my god. Really? Alright, so I'm resetting is what you're saying now. I now have access to all the towns on Moda? Oh. Alright, we're good. Fortunately, we just saved, so I can reach them all now. So you say go to so alright, I'm gonna need some help then. Like this is gonna be a lot of thinking right now at 12:34 in the morning. Where do I start? Should I right now I'm in Zima Town, right? So should I be going I don't even know. Where should I go first? Start at Zima. I'm at Zima. Here's the map. So where do I go? Go southwest. Doodle the doodle the doodle the doodle. Philly Philly the doodle the Philly doodle. All right. Am I trying to get to this? What's that? Riata Town or something? I can't see what's to the east. Should I be going to the east? Piata? Wow, I can't read. Yeah, that too. How about Piata? Doodle the doo. Should I be going there? Oh, I can't get there this way, can I? Damn it. F. Doodle, 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 doodle. Doodle, 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 doodle. Why is Amy like perpetually defending? I gotta fix that. Yeah, Duke, I don't know. Where should I go from here? I want to go to Curie first. So where's Curie? I'm looking on the map for Curie. I don't see it. Straight southwest of Zima. Oh, is that what that says? Where it looks like it says Curie. Oh, I see it now. Okay. Straight southwest of Zima. I got it now. Okay. Doodle 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 doo. A doodle doo. Or was that the ladder I was supposed to use? F! That was the ladder I was supposed to use, wasn't it? You still have your copy of this map somewhere? This map sucks. Just don't say that around Rig. He'll be like, Zophar, you can't do better. A doodle 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 doo. Doodle the doodle doo. Doodle the doodle the doodle the doodle the doodle the doodle. I have to go out of the way yet, so it probably was that bridge we just saw. Oh, don't feel bad, Moogle Master. Me too. And hi, by the way, I hope you're well. Duke said I saw it on the way in. Yeah, I think it's where I just was, Duke. I saw a ladder. Doodle doodle doo, a doodle 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 the doodle the doodle the doo. Jim gained a level and learned a new technique. The doodle the doodle the doodle. Oh, sorry, bridge. It looks like a freaking ladder. Look at it. It's a ladder. It's a ladder. It's a stairway to somewhere. Stairway to heaven. All right, we're probably supposed to go left and then up, maybe, like this. I feel like I'm on the right path. Last time you replayed original Phantasy Star games, it's been 3 and 4. Yeah, a lot of people say this is the hardest one of the 4. I don't know if that's true, because I've only ever played this one and barely got anywhere, because it was so damn hard. But most of you agree that 2 is the hardest of the first 4. Doodle doo. Doodle the doodle 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 the doodle doo. You can you get to Piata yet? You might need one more plot advancement. I don't know. You're the one telling me to go to every town. You're the one telling me to do it. Like that time you told me that... Uh-oh. Am I gonna have a bad time? Doodle the doodle. I'm looking like I'm gonna have a bad time. Oh, okay, we're good. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. It's amazing how people forget that one considering some later RPG incidents. What? Which one? Phantasy Star 3? Doodle the doodle the doodle the doodle. Should I be having Amy attack? Anybody want to weigh in on this? And Gog Zero, have you retreated to the background because Duke Donuts has taken over? Duke's like the Joker. Do I look like a man with a plan? Why wouldn't you have Amy attack? I don't know. Why wouldn't I? It just has her set that way by default. I don't know why. But I'm wondering if the game had a good reason to have it be that way. Duke, I don't think I can get there, buddy. Where is this? Is this where I want to be? Welcome to Curie. Oh. No, Duke, you're fine. Trust me, I can use all the help possible. Welcome to Curie. So we're in Curie. Now what? Hey, have you met our friends in Roron? The morons of Roron? Yeah, these are the people in this town who used to work in the ocean. Okay, that's cool. Hey, have you met our friends in Roron? In this town, there are many stories about the ocean. My boyfriend lives on the outskirts of the town so that nobody disturbs his work. Oh no, humans! Welcome, how may I be of service? They sell trimates here. I'm not gonna buy anything, I'm just looking. Thanks, God Zero. If you ever played this game, you would actually use an XP hack. And what would that do? What, make it easier to level? I don't know. I have no problem with people that use the hacks. I'm fine with that. But I can't do it. I would feel like it's a hollow victory for me. Wow, look how expensive all this shit is. It's very much the era when grinding was counted in playtime. Yes, correct. That is true. A doodle doo. A doodle 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 doo. So, do I have to save here to have this show up as a place you can teleport to? I guess we should, right? Which is funny because you find yourself willingly grinding in recent JRPGs. This is not bad to grind in at all. This is relaxing. It's not hard. I mean, this game is hard, but not because of that. It looks like it's very kind if you grind. Be kind. Regrind. Take the map down here so you can actually see what's going on. Go back to Passio, visit my home. Oh, I see what you're trying to do. Are we trying to, like, get a bunch of characters? Is that what we're trying to do? Doodle. I said that it is doodly-doo. A doodle-doo. I said that it is doodly-doo, doodly-doo, doodly-doo. You already decided on who you want in the group. Less actual explicit grinding I need to do. Okay, I see. There's a knock at the door. I have long wanted to meet you. I am Anna Zersky. I am known as a guardian. Although most hunters are good, some have gone bad. I track them down. My job is to hunt evil hunters, but I can hunt anything. I dislike guns, but give me a weapon with a blade and I am deadly. I can help you. Yes, give me a name, and I can forget the past and concentrate on the present. Your name fits you well. Glad to have you in our group. Let's check the roster. Of uncertain age and background, she is a vicious fighter with a slicer or whip. Takes no prisoners. So what's the deal with Anna then? So making you want to do a fun run of this? I'm really enjoying this run. And cash for those upgrades you actually kind of need. I got you, Lord of the Sun. In Dragon Quest 11, you're doing it because you're having fun with the forge and getting stuff. Oh, Dragon Quest 8, man, that freaking alchemy pot was driving me berserk because I kept trying to get everything. Duke says Anna is a fighter, not much for techniques, but she can get slicers which hit a whole group. She is very good, says Sir Boom. So is this who I'd want to put in to take out the doctor? What's the doctor's name that I have? I don't even remember her name anymore. Anna is useful. Anna's cool. She'll be good much later. You're not done yet. So I shouldn't put her in yet? Leave home and re-enter. Okay. Oh my god, there's a knock at the door. How'd you do? I see. I's glad to see you. Yup, I done heard you go. Hold on, let me try this again. How'd you do? I's glad to see you. Yup, I done heard you going out after them beddings. I can help you. I ain't much for them slimy critters. But if any machines or robots get in your way, I can bust them up real good. My birthing name be Josh Kane. 100% this guy was Kansei Ben in the Japanese version. I don't even know what that means. What does it mean? Mopo says apparently this guy hits on Name in the Japanese version. Oh god. This is the wrecker. It's gotta be Kane! By God, Kang, it's Kane! My God is my witness. He's been broken in half. I can't do JR's accent. I don't know why. What's the matter? Don't you think that's a good name? Yes, that's a good name. No, wait. No. I like your name. I will call you Kane. Let's check the roster at the point where Kane came in. They didn't even do the translation right. It should have been, that's not a good name, and it should have been yes, not no. Yeah, I mean, basically. That's basically exactly what it is. But that's nothing. Have you played Lunar? Have you seen Myriad? Now that's, wow. That was a fun one. Okay, so is this all the characters now? Oh, hi again, Rig. Or do I go back out and come back in again? I said that it is doodly-doo. Ah, doodle-doo. That's it. One, two, three, four, five, six. It looks like there's room for one more. We got our main character, Nay, but it's real. I swear it's real. Rudo, Amy, Hugh, Anna, Kane. Yeah. A doodle 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 doo doodle doodle doo. I can't believe it starts you at level 1. That's crazy. There's one more. Yeah, it looks like there's a slot for one more. Jim! You're watching a video about the changes with the Japanese version. They point out that Nay is 1 year old. Oh, because she's like a bio monster or whatever. I mean, what's her name from Star Trek Voyager? What was her name? Kess? Wasn't Kess like 7 or something? But she wasn't really 7. You know, she was, like her character was 7, but she appeared, they only live like 8 years or something, right? Do you know what I'm talking about? Kess? Voyager? Any Voyager fans here? Apparently you're supposed to put a Shadowrun Genesis bug in your Wrath of Khan style, oh Rig. Khan! They are a thing in 80s terms. The Ocampans, that's it, Commander King. Yep, the Ocampans. That's what Kess was. Alright, so Duke Donuts. What do I do now? You said to go to all the towns, but I don't really think there's a lot of all the towns left. Like, there's not a lot more I see. There's Roran. That's really the only other town I even see, right? Just Roran? Oh, it's Piata? There's one town I can't get to yet. Piata. Oh, I see, okay. And is that required to get the last character, Duke? Doodle 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 doo. Doodle doo. Does this have anything to do with the Genesis version of Shadowrun having just run on RLP? I don't think so. A doodle 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 doo. You love grinding super muchly, but my mileage will vary. I'm having fun grinding. Right now I'm just trying to figure out what we need to do next. You need to do the next dungeon before you'll be able to get there. And getting there is a pain in the ass because it takes a long time to walk, and you often have to Ryuka back. Alright, so then we should decide what characters we're going to take, right? Like, is it time to ditch Amy? Doodle 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 doo. Or do we keep Amy? Like, are we going to use... Anna or Kane? The task showed up on Retro Long Play earlier tonight. Oh, that's cool. Doodle doo, doodle doo, a doodle 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 doo. You forgot what party decisions you made the last time you played this? I just think we got to make a decision, and I don't know who's good and who's not. I know that Amy's kind of bleh. I think Rudo's ridiculously good. You can kind of pick and choose who your most of the game part is going to be. Do you want Rudo? I love Rudo so far. He's amazing. Do I prefer to drop Amy's healing for more combat power? Do I want alternates for like different magic types? I think I want more combat power. There will come a time later on where Kane will be useful. So was Kane the one I put in and take out Amy then? Wrecker, that's funny. Wanted to be a mechanic, but always broke whatever he tried to fix. Decided to make that his job. Do I mind a mild spoiler? Try to avoid if it's involving plot, then I would try to avoid it, other than to just say there might be something that happens later that makes you want to have this character. That's fine. But, like, don't tell me what the thing is. Kane has mostly average stat growth compared to other playable characters. His strongest growth is max TP, but it's not as high as Amy's. He also has slightly above average luck and dexterity growth. You would sooner use Kane than Hugh if you had to make a choice. You can tell me mechanical stuff, dude. Doodle 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 doo. Yeah, nobody seems to like Hugh. Oh, excuse me. But what about Anna? Anna looks strong. You wouldn't take Anna? Lord of the Sims says Kane is more immediately useful. You love Hugh as a character, but not in your party. But not Anna's great, says Susumu. Without knowledge, I am liking Anna. Like what I'd like to do is to take Amy out and put Anna in. That's kind of what I want to do. But if you think that it's better to do it a different way, this is where you want to tell me. So Hugh can harm biomonsters with his techniques. He also gets some healing magic. The slicer weapons attack an entire group of enemies. And Anna can use a slicer weapon. See, I like the idea of that. Rolf gets some healing parity with Amy, if you recall. Rolf is Jeem, right? My main character is supposed to be Rolf? Or is Rolf the character you get later? Doodle 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 doo. So she's not necessarily needed as the healer. Hugh can learn res at level 8. Yeah, Rolf equals Jeem. Got it. Which is really funny, by the way. That's right. That was part of why we picked Jeem, right? Jeem Rolf. The angry Phantasy Star nerd. It's the angry Phantasy Star nerd. Doodle doodle doo. What's up, not being you? Amy is indeed a hedgehog. That sounds like something BNU would say. But you're not BNU, are you? How do you decide what games to play? Bunch of different ways. I take a lot of polls, Ditalics. So, like, I'll have in my head some games I kind of had an idea that I was feeling like I want to go. Like, you know, this game would be cool. I always wanted to beat this game. I had this game. Like, this game I bought in 91 and I never beat it. I didn't even get past the first dungeon. But I'll often do, like, polls on Discord, polls on X, polls here on Twitch. And I'll kind of gauge the interest level and then I'll pick from there. So Phantasy Star 2 won the X poll and the Twitch poll and the Discord poll. And then I did another poll of it and it won again. So it kept winning. So I was like, all right, people want to see Phantasy Star 2, I'll do it. And that was how we picked this one. Dang, I'm really enjoying it. Oh, I just realized we hit, I didn't even see this. We hit at some point tonight, probably from the 20 gift subs. The very, very generous, kind 20 gift subs from Dagger Joe. It looks like we hit our Fund G Levy's streaming efforts. So G Levy, we'll get that to you over the coming months once the January payout comes through. Doodle 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 doo. If you don't mind some grinding later, and want to see all the characters in action, you can swap out Rudo for Anna and Amy for Hugh now. I was thinking we just swap out Amy for Anna and just have a powerful party. It doesn't matter to me. I don't need to see them all unless you really want to see them all. So thank you for all the support, everybody. I appreciate you. We'll have to create a new goal. I'll think of something tomorrow. All right, so look. My inclination is to take out Amy and put in Anna. Is that a terrible idea? Does Twitch support multiple choice polls? Indeed it does. You want me to like do the poll of this to ask who to put in? Alright, let's go make a quick poll. A doodle doo, a doodle doo. Let's see. You can't do multi-selection, only single select. What are we? Am I misunderstanding what Melpo's asking? Oh, I see. No, it's just you make the poll. You select one, and then whatever wins wins. I'm determined to take Amy out. I don't think we need her. So, who replaces Amy? So the options are going to be Hugh, Anna, Kane, or don't remove Amy. That'll be the options. And we'll have it go 5 minutes. Starting now. Alright, get your votes in. Get your votes in. Susumu says, my party planning's not terrible, but at the end of the day, it's fun to try them all. Maybe. I don't feel terribly connected to any particular character right now to feel like a burning desire. Although, alright, maybe that's not totally true. I'm really digging Anna. I don't know why. She just looks awesome. I like her, take no prisoner approach. Her strength is the highest of the three. Her starting strength. Like, it's higher than Kane. It's higher than Hugh. I'm all about strength these days. Attack for, let's see, attack. Anna's attack is 24 and her defense is 29. See, this sounds like a powerhouse team to me. Like, who cares about techniques and healing? If you can just power through the enemies and just smack the shit out of them, you won't get hit as much because they'll be dead. So, I'm liking Anna for that reason. And Amy, just nothing personal. I have Nay. Nay does a better job of healing and attacking than, I wasn't even attacking. It's like she was a non-entity. It's like she wasn't even doing anything because I was defending half the time anyway with her. It was nice to have the extra healing. Like, that was cool. But then I realized as to get deeper in the game, we can just get items that replace that. So. Anna's by far one of the coolest characters thematically. And there's something about Amy. Yeah, exactly. Maybe there's nothing about Amy. Poor Cameron Diaz. Whatever happened to her? If you swap Amy for Anna, you'll be fine. You'll just spend a bit more on heal names. Yeah, exactly. That kind of reminds you to work on your DMCA report project to allow people to report which games cause DMCAs. So things to remind. Start with DuckTales for Nintendo and the 7th Saga for Super Nintendo. DuckTales is legitimate. Disney likes to remix the Moon music and others, but especially the Moon music. We were talking a little bit about this on Arcus' stream earlier. He was playing DuckTales as part of our Cathlon 5. Now, for 7th Saga, it's bullshit. There's this... I don't really care. There's this dipshit on YouTube that took the entire soundtrack of the 7th Saga, put like a drum track behind them, nothing else, and uploaded it to YouTube, but didn't just upload it. I don't care about that. They registered it. I forget the name of the company you can register with, but it's what Twitch and YouTube and other companies use with their algorithm, uses to detect if something is copyrighted. And this dipshit went and registered it. So now every time you play the 7th Saga and you play any of those tracks, there's a high likelihood. It picked me up like 95% of the time. Like, I think I only missed on one video. Every other video, Twitch had half my VOD muted. What did I do? I disputed every single one. And the dispute was this. I didn't dispute that the music was copyrighted, because it is by Enix, Square Enix. But all of this is copyrighted. You're listening to it right now. All music's copyrighted. But I disputed that the track was the track that they said it was, because it's not. He didn't. That person did not make this music. So I disputed and I said, no, that's not that track. No, it's not, because it wasn't. It picked it up without the drum track.
Winner. It really whips the llama's ass.
I won every single time. Every single VOD got unmuted, and there were like 20 of them. all unmuted. So that guy's a dipshit. He can rot in hell. And if you ever get like a notice, like this wasn't a DMCA notice. These were mute notices. Fight everyone when they're bogus. Every single one. It's one thing if Square Enix or Nintendo puts in a claim. That's up to them, right? And then, that's their prerogative. But somebody claiming that it's theirs, get the fuck out of here, dipshits. Anyways, sorry. Just wanted to let you know that. During the holidays, my filter gets even less. I think over time, as I've been streaming more, my filter's just like dropping. Lord of Sin says, yeah, that's another one. The Zelda music, right? But it's not Nintendo that it's detecting. It's someone else that registers this stuff. It's total dipshit behavior, things to remind. If only they would remove the fraudulent claimants from their system instead of just leaving for people to dispute. They should, but they don't, unfortunately. Oh, look, Anna landslided that one. More people voted to don't remove Amy than for poor Hugh. Poor Hugh. All right, so let's go ahead, reorganize. So we're going to take Rudo. So wait, are you forced to have Nay in your party, it looks like? Like, you always have to have Jeem and Nay, right? They always have to be there. Okay. Then this is a no-brainer, because I think Rudo's freaking amazing. And I think Anna looks cool as shit. So that was easy. I said that it is doodly-doo. All right, then we're going to change the state, or the order, rather. And we'll do Rudo. We'll do Jim, then Anna, and then Nay, like that. Yeah, that should be good. Until she gets some levels. Okay. Then we'll go and save. Now you're gonna want to kit out Anna with some power gear. Oh, right, yeah. Which town should I go to get her gear in? Right now we only have 3,266 Meseta. Doodle doodle doo. Doodle doo. Here's what she has right now. Some of us in the arcade community have been having trouble with this group called the Franz Bleed Band, who've been copyright claiming music from various SNK Neo Geo games, namely games from the King of Fighters series. Oh wow, I really can't stand when people do that. It really sucks. Why are people douches? Commander Keen says you love how Hugh says I love all living things, even biomonsters. And his most notable distinction is the ability to murder biomonsters. Well, he loves them, but you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, right, Commander Keen? You were the lone Hugh voter. Aw, poor Hugh. I'm sorry, Rankusau. I do donuts. I think she's rock. She rocks. I think she's awesome. She is the guardian. Welcome back, Mother Antares. Look, we put Anna in the group. Doodle doodle doo. Wow, Rudo's ridiculous. Doodle 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 doo. Doodle doo. Indeed, there was GOG Zero. We took out Amy and we put in Anna, and I wanted to put in Anna, and most everyone agreed. Get 13,400 Meseta. Get her 2 laser slashers in Curie. Okay. So we should warp to Curie. Where's the warp zone? Doodle doo. I said that it is doodly doodly doo. Doodly doo. Doodle 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 doo. Where's the warp zone at? Curie probably has the best grind right now. There we go. Doodly 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 doo. I said that it is doodly doo. Alright, so this is where we want to grind, and we want to get her 2 laser slashers. GOG Zero, this is all making sense to you? GOG Zero says, this is fine. And let me go find the save place. Doodle 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 doo. Doodle doo. Where the hell's the save place? Shit. Why do I have trouble finding anything in these towns? I could do incremental upgrades, but No, I hear you. Giving Rolf knives in the early game outdoes swords for damage for a while. Gotcha, Lord Listen. Yeah, what did we end up giving him? We ended up giving him... Well, he's got a sword right now, but we're going to get him the knives, too. Shit, where's the save point? Oh, it's over here. Commander Keen is accurate. I do have a terrible sense of direction. Yes. Jim! Alright. No more adventuring. Because, chat, it is 1:05 in the morning, and I have work